Hello and good evening, everybody. Are you ready for the new version of BBG? It did come out yesterday, and it seems like the players are already keen on trying it out in the live parts. We do have over here Lusty Company that did not actually manage to pass that group stage in the CWC, but now they are out to get more experience on their side. They do want in the next CWC to be the best that they can be, and of course pass those tests over there in the group stage. Also on the other side we do have Reuftons de la Vega, which we've seen actually is a new team coming up as the disciples of Reuftons de la Vega. They got a secondary team going, and I do hope we're gonna see quite a bit of action from them. Quality. I'm pretty sure also they're gonna have good results when it comes to the next season of the Civ6 squadrons, which I assume it's gonna be somewhere starting around somewhere in September. If give me a second, I need to swap with there we go. If I do understand correctly, we're probably gonna have the CWC finishing up in the first week of first or second week, I'm not sure yet, if we're gonna have any kind of delays of September, and then every other competition will slowly start up, the CPL Premier League, the CF4 squadrons, and so on and so forth. And now we do need to see what the players will do in the playoff phase. We still have 6 teams right now that are still fighting to actually see where they seed and if they do get in to the playoffs or not. I believe 12 plus is gonna have a best of 3 with Tuvi Monsingi. We do have HOH, Holiday on Highlands, fighting against ZYDX, and Reuftons de la Vega going against COC to find their seeds. Also, yes, all tiebreakers this week are best of 3s, and we do have them. I mean, most of them are actually starting to get scheduled over here. We're probably gonna make an announcement tomorrow morning. Cisco, I don't know when you want, but I did see they are starting to coordinate and of course get the games going. Looks like give me a second so I can read. Hello Michael, we are about to do the map draft, and then we go on the safe draft and do the normal draft. Okay, so they're gonna do the map draft in game. Okay, and they're gonna use the website, I believe. What would be the 4-way tiebreaker have been? The 4-way tiebreaker, unfortunately, we couldn't give them. So the only stopper for the tiebreaker to actually have a best of 3s between all of them, you can imagine, it would have been quite a pain. It would have been if we actually had more weeks to play, as in 2 weeks. 2 weeks would have been ideal, but unfortunately, we cannot afford to give them 2 weeks. The tiebreakers need to finish in 1 week, because otherwise we get desynced with everything else. The only idea that we came up with was to go with A versus C, B versus D, and then the winners go ahead for seeding purposes in the how to say in a best of ones, all of them. That's because of time constraints. It would have been 3 matches, just as we would have had the best of 3 going. Unfortunately, ideally we do want the best of 3s to actually settle the score between teams, and we've seen how Civilization is actually a game that has a lot of I would say chance, I would say luck dependent, and we've seen unfortunately that a lot of the times it happens that the players do get into weird situations with the maps, with everything else, and that actually skews the results quite a bit. And I ideally want them to get ahead because of their skill, not because of any kind of luck. And the one thing that I really want to avoid is thoughts from the players, from the viewers, from the teams, from everybody else, from the communities, that the CWC champions are not actually the champions. They got there because of luck. That's something that we have avoided successfully in previous seasons, and even though we did experiment quite a bit with multiple ways, designing the tournament, trying out multiple versions of how the players should actually have should actually get to the top over there. Win for seed. How about a 4v4? Oh my god, can you imagine that? 4 versus 4 versus 4 versus 4 on an inland sea. I can only imagine how much I would say how much chaos that would be. Looks like the players are also starting to ban the maps over here. It's going to be a choice between Pangea, Classic Ridges, Standard Ridges, 7 Seas, Plateau, that's Highlands actually, Primordial, Lakes and Continents and Islands. Got the link, it's all good. And it looks like they're starting to ban the maps over here. I do want to say hello, of course, and good evening, Flying Toilet. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Project Cisco, hello there, sir. Always a pleasure. I do hope you're also gonna get good in the meantime. I do hope you're getting those teas in and getting the vitamin C's. Not too much, though. Not too much. You don't want to go into other stuff, you know. Rafifi, also bonsoir, monsieur, and thank you so much for the comments over here. Yes, indeed. Pericles is amazing. Helicopter Kicker, good evening, sir. To answer your question also on the live, yes, we do have BBG with BBS, the new versions. BBS did get updated today. A few minor changes that wanted to take out a few glitches that we had in the games over there, and I do hope it is gonna be a better version. Also, I did notice Kaka, hello there, sir, and good evening. LSC has been playing in the CWC recently, and they have been in the group B with COC, Freritos, and Easy Kaka, and they have put up 6 games actually, with 3 wins and 3 losses. Pretty good result for a new team that just started off in the CWCs. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, Hilarious Lotus. Good evening, sir. Hello there, Legilementals. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much, MD Chops 13, for the sub. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Gwillian, also Gwil Home, actually, Gwil Home. Thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. What is this? Channel point alerts are now live. Help your community celebrate by setting up. Wait, what? Whoa, channel point alerts. I have such a thing. I just, oh my god, Twitch just sent me a message and I'm like, what is this? We do have also Monstrat. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Medicine 017, hello there, sir. Now it looks like we're gonna have a game between La Steak Company and Reuftons de la Vega, and the little guys of Vega. Let's see what they have for us tonight. Voxor GG, also thank you so much for picking up the first promotion. Good evening, sir. Old Triangle, how are you doing, sir? Good evening. Thank you so much for the comments on YouTube as well. I do hope, by the way, I hope you actually saw the patch notes. If you did not see the patch notes, let me actually link it over here. I don't think I actually, that's my mistake actually. I didn't actually get the link. Yeah, that's my mistake. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I can give you the link right now. Copy. There we go. The link to the patch notes. There we go. You have them here. Also, Ave Machiavelli. Good evening, sir. Holding ice cream in hand. I can physically feel cold air go down after contact with ice cream. So cool. Yes, more ice cream. I want some too. Natro, also good evening, sir. Good evening. 085, hello there, sir, and welcome. I gotta say, we did have an announcement earlier by Big Z in my Discord. You're gonna get to give me a second over here so I can switch stuff and I don't do stuff wrongly. Bim bom, bim bom. There we go. There we go. Oh, what is going on? Okay. And there we go. So on my Discord, if you guys want to play a community game, I understand that there was an announcement from Big Z, and he was trying to get people into community games. So let me actually get this out of the way, and then we're going to talk about the drafter. You can find it in the games discussion on my Discord. Use !my Discord over here for the invite. If you ideally, you should actually get the role for community games from the first channels, and then just sign up for the times over here. Thank you so much, Pixie, by the way. Thank you so much for organizing this. I gotta say, I was thinking of doing some announcements at some point, and we definitely would love this. I definitely would love this, to have more games, more community games being played out. You guys can get to have fun, of course, playing with each other, against each other, and so on and so forth over here on the Discord. Moonstrath also is the new BBG version out for all players. Yes, it is out for all players. Let me actually take a look at what they're gonna start to ban. I gotta say we do have quite a few buffs and nerfs, amazing buffs when it comes to tourism generation from the great works and other buildings as well. On nerfs, we've seen, for example, Cleopatra Ptolemaic also nerfed, but unfortunately, I personally don't think it's nerfed enough. We did have a delay of the culture requirement from the resources to code of laws. That's actually the first 8 turns in the game. It doesn't actually make that big of a difference. It makes a difference, but I don't think it actually nerfs its tempo considerably. We do have also on the other side Scotland with a Cree band. I do have to point out LSC is on the left. We do have Reuftons de la Vega on the right side, and by the looks of it in the ban phase, Gran Colombia also got banned by Last Day Company with Zulu, while on the right side we do have Vietnam and Chandragupta being banned. Okay, there are also 2 auto bans if I'm not mistaken, in Movember Adzinga, which well, I guess it is still banned in the Civ6 squadrons, and Coupe. I understand they did revert Movember Adzinga to not get the benefits of the holy sites, the beliefs of the converted the civilization that converted him anymore, which kind of brings him back to where it was before, which to be honest it was totally fine. So I'm not sure why it's still auto banned, but I'm pretty sure the players do want to actually have the same experience they would have in other tournaments, so of course they did take it out. Also we do have Movember as unfortunately I think it got over nerfed. I think they went a bit too far on the nerfs, but I guess we're gonna have to see if it can actually perform against other civilizations. It doesn't have its continent thing bonus anymore. It did get other stuff. I'm not convinced it's gonna be a good one. Anyway, let me actually take a look over here. Do we have the drop down? I really don't want to open up the patch notes again, but I think, oh, come on, Mubande. So archaeologists cost to produce or purchase is reduced by 50. Meh. Plus 10% gold and plus 10% culture in cities with a Mubanza. Meh. This is kind of too late. It's good, but it's kind of too late. Mubanza provide the 2 adjacency to commercial hubs and the theater squares. Again, a bit too late in the game to actually make that big of a difference. Now, but again, I guess you can still use it. I don't think it's not even close to the level of it was before, so I find it extremely doubtful that the players will want to play this. You still have the Congo bonus. It is what it is. Yeah, Ptolemaic banned still. It does seem like it makes sense to actually have it banned. Let's actually take a look here further. It looks like Scythia got taken down by Last Day Company, and looks like Reuftons did take out Khmer. Makes sense actually to have Khmer taken out. One of the things that I really want to see is culture victory. I really want to see somebody push that culture victory, and in the games that we've seen, we've heard about in the last few days since BBG was in the beta, and of course since BBG did get updated, we did have quite a strong advantage for Sweden when it is in the game. Now we're going to need to see if it is actually going to be picked in a tournament environment, and at the same time we're going to need to see if the players will actually train on it. It's something that they already know it's pretty powerful, but I still would like to see it in in an environment, try to test out, try to talk about what is going on over there and why this is happening. Mubanza Scammers Guilds, yes. Mo6, hello there, sir. Polders come to feudalism now, if I'm not wrong. Advantages for Sweden. So let me actually put it up on the screen over here. Katerina, right? Catherine or something. What is it? Where was it? Christina, not Katerina. Okay, so you do get the open air museum, which does give you the extra culture and the tourism for each terrain type. You already had buffs when it comes to the non-capital cities settled on desert, tundra and snow for receiving that food and production, so you do get the ability to settle there with no penalties. You also get the Queen's Bibliothèque, which actually gives you, is basically like a museum, national history museum from earlier beginning of the game over here. And let me actually see, I can't scroll. Oh, I can't scroll. Oh, this is so weird. Anyway, anyway, you do get 2 slots of writing, music, and any type of art. This building is not mutually exclusive with other buildings in the Governor Plaza, so you just add it to the Governor Plaza. Awards +1 Governor title. If you couple this with other buildings like Bolshoi Theater, like how to say, bibliothèque. Oh my god, no, it's actually what is it, how do you call it, the Great Library or something. It's something over there that gives you the slots for the books, and you use Moksha from an early stage of the game. You try to get it to a +4 to double the yields. Now this is turning insane. Broadway comes too late, so the victory conditions that we've seen actually from Christina are coming much earlier, like 70 or something, 70-ish, which is way too early if somebody is not prepared for it. But anyway, this is something that I just heard. This is not something that I saw myself in the games. It's something that I also want to see being played out, so we actually get to see it in Apadana as well. Maki Wazaro makes a good point. Apadana is a pretty good one as well. Let me actually rejoin the lobby over here really quickly so we get this going. And I hear I'm getting pinged on Civ6 because I'm slacking. I'm slacking. Apadana is very important too. Yes, exactly. Everything. It's very important. Any kind of extra slots, but that has been actually the meta for Culture Victory for some time now. Any kind of extra slots is amazing. Also, Archery DC is making a good point. You do get the auto theme in Wonders, Art Museums, and Gov Plaza buildings, which is insane. It is insane. Anyway. We do have them picking their civilization. Oh my god, Catherine Magnificence. Catherine! We do have Catherine Magnificence showing up over here for Reuftons de la Vega. It looks like we do have also Rome. Catherine Magnificence did get a buff. It does receive extra culture for its luxury resources if in certain situations, if I remember correctly. If you do get that chateau next to it and the theater square next to it and so on, they do get extra buffs. So if I need to double check, but I think that's what I was remembering. Julius Caesar also on Last Day Company. Julius Caesar now actually gets double its experience points, 100% experience points for his units. You can imagine this actually can make quite a bit of a ruckus when it comes to the games and when it comes to acquiring those extra promotions. And I just realized the screen was a little bit too big for you to see. There we go. Let's actually make it a little bit bigger, and there we go. What map is it? What map did they end up on? Oh, I can't see it anymore. Okay. Anyway, did he change it? Pangea, but it's I don't think it's changed it. But anyway, yeah, we do have to take a look at the bands over here. Looks like, oh no, it's oh my god, I can't see the bands anymore. Hello, game. Anyway, it's looks like it's gonna be Mapuche and Nubia. They took out Inca, and then a last band coming out from LSC. We don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out soon. Let me actually turn this a little bit white. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it works. Gold, more gold. Yes, Pakachuti band. I'm actually quite sad about Pakachuti, and I honestly, okay, there we go. I don't I mean, I totally get Gorgo ban. I'm not that convinced Genghis Khan ban is that useful right now. I would definitely ban Sweden. That's just me, man. You know, I don't want to take chances, you know, like you see something broken, you take it out. Now we might not actually see a culture victory in the game, which is gonna be it's gonna be quite bad. I would really love to see them trying to min-max this culture victory thing and try to get the games going faster. Regimentos, I think it is a Pangea Classic Regis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, please pick Basil and Theodora so we have full Rome versus Rome. Oh, can you imagine Rome versus Rome? Yes. Yes. They do have 4 more picks to go, 2 on the right side, 2 on the left side here, and we're gonna need to see what they're gonna go for. They finished the ban phase, and it looks like Egypt, Cleopatra has been picked, the original Egyptian leader. How is it called actually? How is it called in the game? The original what's her name? Tell me her name. I know Ptolemy, that's easy to remember, but what's Cleopatra's name? Is it just Cleopatra? Oh, Egyptian. Oh, lol. Cleopatra, Egyptian. So Ptolemy is not Egyptian, guys. Cleopatra, Ptolemy is not Egyptian. Kek. Okay. That doesn't make sense at all. Why they did this. But anyway, we do need to see two players from LSE starting to pick their civilizations. Unfortunately, I still don't see their names. Would really love to actually see their names and take a look at them. Anyway, what is Cleopatra's name? Cleopatra. Yeah, a whole triangle. Yeah. Good point over there. Cezar versus his successor, by the way, Cleopatra. Oh no, timed out over there. No, Tokugawa. Wait, they actually want to pick Tokugawa. What did they choose something here? No, I don't see anything. They got timed out. Oh no. OLAKETAL amigo is asking what are your picks? Greek descent, sorry, should be more specific. I recall that Cezar and Cleopatra were... Yes, exactly. They were a couple, right? They formed a couple at some point. Well, a couple. As much as they could be a couple in those days. I'm pretty sure it was something like a grab for power or trying to make some deals over their diplomatic deals. Oh no, the betrayer. That's what the name should have been looking like, you know? Cleopatra, the betrayal. You know, betrayer. It is what it is, man. The Ptolemaic Kingdom or Ptolemaic Empire was an ancient Greek state based in Egypt during the Hellenistic period. This is what Google says. Okay. Gandhi. It looks like LDK is going to go for Gandhi. Oh, so we do have Tamar with Julius Caesar, with Gandhi and Tokugawa. While on the right side we do have... Catherine the Magnificence, we do have Rome, Egypt, the betrayer, and Cleopatra the betrayer, and then Japan picked up by them. I gotta say Japan and I would say Tamar could definitely try to go for culture victory over here if they want to. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure with Gandhi in the game, you've seen how powerful Gandhi is when it comes to getting his sim going. He's also available. He's also able most of the time to actually go for that. So this web app annoys me. Oh, you're on web app? Oh no, yeah, don't do that, bro. I did notice an update on OBS, by the way, or at least on the widgets. It's so much better right now. It's so much better. I really love it. I love it. Okay, so let's turn off the Discord thing and let's actually take a look at the map. Pangea, classic ridges. Okay. The only thing Cezar is missing is Brutus. He's missing Brutus. Okay, there we go. I just switched. Brutus didn't have a civ. Brutus stabbed him. Damn. Yeah. Okay, so looks like we do have the players choosing their civilizations. LDK will be top slot here with Gandhi. Looks like Omegaia still needs to pick something. We do have Potdefleur on Catherine the Medici Magnificence. Malm is gonna be on Tokugawa. Meleagor on Rome. We do have Chuck on Tamar, CaptainMorgane on Julius Caesar, and OLAKETAL amigo on Hojo Tokimune. Why is he switching to Abraham Lincoln? I'm pretty sure Lincoln wasn't picked over here. Why do this to us, man? Why are you playing with our hearts over here? Anyway, still Omegaia needs to pick his civilization over here. He must be, you know, out getting some coffee. He might be getting some juices there and water and so on and so forth. It's all good, man. G800, also hello there, sir. Good evening. Tokugawa is in a Timur's game. Yeah, I mean, it did get a little bit of a buff, if I remember correctly. Where is it? Ah, come on. He moved away from it. Oh my god, he moved away from it. But anyway, if I remember correctly, Tokugawa did get also a buff. Let me actually go to T over here. International trade routes receive minus 25 yields. Okay. Domestic trade routes will provide the culture, science, and call for every specialty district at the destination. So it's not a set amount anymore. It's actually depending on the district. So you do scale up quite a bit. You can imagine this is this is gonna be quite nice. We're gonna need to take a look how this evolves over here. Is he not playing? No Toku? Oh, so it's not Tokugawa. It's Abraham Lincoln. Okay. Okay, it's Abraham Lincoln. Oh, they missed the picks. So actually, they played with our hearts over here a little bit. Tokugawa is not ending in the game. I do remember somebody playing Tokugawa actually in the previous version. It was Distoria that played it, and they actually did very well when it came out to a teamers game. Okay, sure, not ideal, but he in that particular game he didn't actually have anybody to trade with anyway. So internal trade routes were very, very good for him. No, Japan versus Japan. No. Also, they typed it. Okay, thank you. Brutus Governor will randomly stab a population. Yeah, just take out the population number at some point in the game, you know. Also, Ox Daniel, how did they buff Culture Victory? Great arts provide more tourism. Yes, basically. So it's double for some, triple for others, double for the great writing books. For the arts, I believe it's from +4 to +6. Music is also +8 or something, if I remember correctly right now. Let me see. Art, I can't see. Music. Well, oh my god. Symphony. No. Anyway. I guess we're gonna need to take a look at the musicians when they get this going. Can I actually take a look and see Prince of Moldavia? Oh, sorry. No, I can't see the book. That's what I remember though. Nice point for Hojo. Yes, OLAKETAL, amigo. What does this mean, by the way? I remember somebody saying something about this expression, but I don't remember what it was actually. Oh, let me actually. OLAKETAL, amigo. What is this? Oh. How are you doing? Okay, it's basically how are you doing? Okay. Hello, how are you, my friend? Thank you. How are you, my friend? Thank you. You want the great musician list? Not the great musician list. I wanted to take a look specifically at how much tourism each makes, and I guess I was a bit lazy to not actually open up the patch notes, but it's fine. Let me actually take a look at the patch notes. So great works of writing +4 tourism from +2, great works of art from +2 +6 from +4. Artifacts will give you 8 tourism instead of +6, and it doesn't look like they changed anything in the music. Okay, so okay, that's why I wasn't remembering anything. They didn't change anything there. Seaside resorts got a buff, shopping mall got a buff, arena got a buff, stadium got a buff, Ferris wheel got a buff, Ecodex Center got a buff, and rock bands actually got a nerf by 20% to 80% of the previous value. Now we're gonna see how this is gonna evolve soon over here. We listen to your we've also launched bug fixes. What is this? There's a oh, I see. So whatever the points I see. So I can actually set this up, guys. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I set this up after we do know the map and so on and so forth. Let me put up the prediction over here for how many remaps. Let's go for 2 minutes because I'm slacking, and let's see if you guys correctly predict if this is gonna be the map or not. Japan coming up here with Cezar. He's actually gonna move on the wine tile. We do have him with a 2-3 deer tile next to him, and he's gonna need to actually grow or buy those 2-2s in the second ring. He does have actually good coast to settle with how to say, a possible city state to take over, but not coastery over here, Venice, and some good inland cities. From what I do see, he's gonna have the fresh water and oh, very, very nice campuses over here. Oh my god, a +5, a +5, a plus what is this, a +3, a +4, sorry, +4. Math is hard at this hour, and so on and so forth. Very nice. He's also gonna have Rome to the southeast. That's gonna be one of his allies, and looks like Ostia is spawning next to Mount Kilimanjaro. We do have him with the extra food for 2 tiles over there with a 5-1 sheep tile. I do also notice he spawned on fresh water, has 2-2 next to him. And by the looks of it, he's also going to have quite a few other tiles over here. I'm pretty sure he can just settle his second city on Mount Kilimanjaro. No problems over there. It's going to be quite nice. Good settle on the coffee tile as well to the north. That's going to be a bit further away than his capital and ideal, but it's fine. If he settles sheep, he can settle coffee quite easily. And by the looks of it, he's also going to have America over here to the southeast. That's going to be his opponent. He's actually quite close to him. Really needs to close this choke, even though though I think Malm might actually get through the choke from an earlier stage of the game to get the city over there next to that oil tile. Now, the other solution for Malm would be to actually just settle to the south and the north without taking into account the west side, which I think might be a mistake. Yeah, we'll see. I do also notice we got Chuck in the south of Rome. Wait, this is yellow Rome. Yes, this is yellow Rome. We do have Chuck over here with Tbilisi with the 3 turns for a builder. He did buy out a scout and looks like he's gonna start seeing his territory soon. He does have a few cities to settle to the north. I like the mountains in this spawn. I don't like that a lot of missing features from these hills that he's gonna need to improve, use a lot of builder charges to get there. And of course we do need to see if he's gonna try to go monumentality or Pembratian Boys. We've seen actually both strategies being applied, going for holy sites into Jesuit education, so he can have the ability to use that faith from the Tsikes and buy out some things for himself, some buildings in the campuses and the theater squares and so on. We do have him also with a decent amount of land to the southwest to develop, not to mention southeast. To the north he's gonna get closer to Japan, and I don't think he's gonna want to be that close to Japan. Probably Venice will be a border over here between them, and we're gonna need to see if we're gonna actually have some running away samurais going towards his territory, runaway samurais. Now we do have Washington with his geothermal settler. Looks like he's getting to pump out a settler in 5. He does have multiple other cities that he could settle on 2-2s over here to the east, to the north, and I do notice he's gonna have a decent amount of freshwater of his own to develop his cities. He's actually gonna have to the north also Egypt. That's gonna be another opponent. So northwest opponent in the form of Rome, and east side he's gonna have Catherine de' Medici, another opponent over here. This is not the aggressive Catherine de' Medici. This is Magnificence. Usually you don't actually see a lot of armies being played out by Catherine here. I guess we're gonna need to see if the meta has changed a little bit with the BBG, and the bonuses that it gets to culture actually helps it a little bit there. It's still, I believe it still benefits from the Guardian Imperial. It's just much weaker without the extra diplomatic visibility bonus that you get with the normal Catherine. Let's see, Catherine, Rocket. This is Egypt, the betrayer over here. So Omegaia did settle just on the 2-1, and we do have him with the settler coming up in 4 turns. This is not Ptolemaic. Ptolemaic got banned, so probably that's why. And we do have him with other 2-2s around him, and Temenaki, indeed it will be amazing over here. He does have a lot of possible production also with the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes that he could acquire on the rivers to the north and southeast. Looking at also Rome spawn, we do have him with a Wonder, Fountain of Youth to the north, and I do notice he's gonna have a decent amount of rivers here to develop on. Possible settle tobacco, possible settle over here geothermal, not bad, but I don't think he can actually squeeze in another city in between. Those are kind of far away, to be honest, for my liking, so I guess we're gonna need to see if CaptainMorgane thinks the same. Now we do have him pumping out the settler in 2, and I would say Fountain of Youth might actually be the first settle over there to try to get a... Oh no, wait, he did already settle on something with faith. He did already settle on a tobacco tile, so it's fine. He's getting that free Pantheon quite early. He doesn't actually need to go to Fountain of Youth that early in the game. Now the land to the southwest doesn't look that great either, so maybe that's gonna be a reason. Anyway, now we do have Ghandhi also, LDK, spawning 2 tiles from the coast. This is gonna be a bit dangerous for him. He does have on the other side of the coast Japan, and if Japan is left alone and starts to build up a navy, he can definitely take Delhi at some point. We do have him with a 1-3 deer tile, a 2-2 tile over here to the southwest, another city that he could place on the same river he is, and I do notice he's also gonna have somehow to split his land up with Rome to the north. They are allies, so they're gonna negotiate this. I'm thinking he might actually want to do some coastals as well, but let me check. Okay, so he can definitely get onto the inner coast, that's not a problem, but I would actually suggest to stay away from the eastern coast, because Japan, again, if Japan gets going on the navy, well, it's gonna be a bad thing for Gandhi. I'm pretty sure they're not not going to be on the same level of technology there. Salty Capybara, good afternoon, man. Ma'am, how are you doing? Also, Mardushas, hello there, sir. Can you imagine Rome trades with Egypt on sea with a wonder settle? Yes, please. But I think, wait, there are different Romes? Yeah, different Romes. Egypt is on the side of Trajan. It's on the side of Yellow Rome, and on the other side, Rome over here. How to say, CaptainMorgane, Julius Caesar is just gonna be so far away. He does have a target though. Catherine de Medici Magnificence is right in his face over here, and he might actually want to go and get those experience points going. Also, does Wonder Settle help with trade routes, or what do you mean? No, and it looks like this is gonna be the map. We're actually gonna see France over here get his defenses going against two nations coming against him, LDK and CaptainMorgane. We do need to see also what's going to happen on the west side. They did meet each other. Georgia met Rome over here, and it looks like OLAKETAL amigo is going to go for the northern settle on that lake with the march tile. Rest in peace, Japan and Egypt spawn. Oh no, yeah. There's Gandhi again. Salty, you saw Gandhi. Yes, we're doomed. We're doomed. I can even imagine, you know, Salty Capybara just moving around the house over there. We're doomed. We're doomed. We have Gandhi in the game right now. Gandhi. No. Oh, guys, did you know that actually Gandhi was nuclear Gandhi from Civ was actually portrayed in the in the Reddit section, you know, the R places thing on India. It actually got pixelated. I don't know how to call it. It got a drone over there. Amazing. Our place, exactly, our place. There we go. Ref, if he knows. He knows. He knows. Let me actually deal with the other stuff over here. So where are the things? Alerts. There's a menu for this. Edit alerts. So you guys will have the ability to actually do alerts here. But what is it? Hype chat? No. Cheating? No. What? I still don't know what is hype chat, to be honest. Channel points. There we go. Channel points. New variant. Okay. I got this going. I got it, boys. I got it. So let's put. I don't think I want text to speech to this. Just saying. You know, it might be. So okay. Can anybody test this out? Let me save this. And can anybody test this out? How do I save this? I think it's saved. Okay. Oh yeah, it's on. So can anybody test this, guys? Can you like redeem something on the channel, like GG well played or something? Bonsoir, monsieur. Looks like Granada's being taken down by Rome, Egypt, the British, and Japan over here. GG well. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is gonna get old really fast. I gotta say, I'm gonna turn off the sound on this. I'm gonna turn off the sound. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Ziltek, by the way. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I actually... Oh my god, you're spamming the... Okay, yes, I'm gonna turn that sound off, cause I'm gonna get mad. How to say? I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna go crazy really soon. No! Spamming sounds, what is this? Visual and sound. Okay, alert image, it's fine. Volume 0. There we go. Save changes. Okay, now it's fine. Whoa, Baha Zero! Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Frank the Tank, we do the clap. You mean the, how do you call it? The dolphin clap? Not the dolphin clap. How do you call it? The Morse clap or whatever it is. Anyway, Salty, I just saw that Finland invaded Sweden with Norway. Oh, kick W. We do have Japan over here getting a builder. It looks like Rome was the one that took Granada, and I do see a second city from Japan being settled to the north. It's another settler in one turn. We're probably gonna see it over here. I would actually say over here it would be the best thing, so he can get the campus going quicker. We do have him with iron in the second ring to the northeast. He does have access to horses in the southeast, and we do need to see how things will evolve here. Also, good evening, Frank the Tank. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Rome Yellow will be so strong. Yes, Rome Yellow. Yes, Rome yellow. Velitre got settled on Mount Kilimanjaro. We do have Meleagor getting his 4th settler coming up from Ostia. He has access to horses, has access to iron in his capital city, has multiple tiles that he could use over here for the extra production. I would actually say he definitely needs to buy out this 1-3 tile or the 2-2 to couple it with the wine tile, so he gets some more and balances out his stats over there. I'm pretty sure an extra point of production would be doing quite well. Possible city on the coffee tile, doesn't need to actually go that fast to the southwest. Also,
Pizza Core Itzo just followed.
Pizza Core Itzo, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, TTS just went crazy over there for your name, man. Yeah, it's happening, man. 0815, do we get to predict the winner? Yes sir, we do. Just let me go through the early moves of the game, and then we're gonna go there. Woohoo! Papa Sparta!
Guess who's back for some more knowledge?
Thank you so much for the sub, sir. Oh my god, man. 18 months. Thank you so much, sir. I heard there's a community game going on this weekend. Let's go, let's go. I hope you have time. Not gonna play that football. We do have Tbilisi with a Pantheon. Already stone circles has been picked up by Tbilisi. Has 4 stone tiles already improved, and as you can see over here, he got his 3rd settler. His 2nd city Tsukumi got settled to the west side. Getting his tickets will allow him to start to gather the faith and some tourism. Wait, is it? If I remember correctly, it's some tourism as well. 4 faith, 1 culture, provides 1 tourism after the conservation civics. Okay, it's gonna take a while. It's long in the game. It is what it is. Now we do have him actually moving to the southeast for a settle over here, probably on that 2-2 base over there. We're gonna need to see him his strategy here. It doesn't look like he's going for holy sites anytime soon. We do have him with a slinger boy in Tbilisi. He's going to want to defend his land against any kind of encroaching enemy, and I do see he has access to an iron tile in the 3rd ring. Horses just in the capital over there. 2nd ring, 1st ring, no problem for him to get that improved. Now Forking Knight, also good evening sir, I'm looking forward to the cast. Wish you and us a nice game. Yes sir, thank you so much sir. I wish we will have a very good game to see tonight. Rome gonna steal. What is he gonna steal? What is Rome stealing? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out at some point. But to be honest, just Rome's presence forced a slinger buy over here in Tbilisi, so you know that's a win in my book. We do need to take a look at Egypt the Betrayer over here. We do have Temenanki coming up in 12 turns from Rakedet, immediately going from the capital for it. We do take a look at his yield stab. He's making 1 faith a turn, so he's gonna need 3 more turns to actually get a Pantheon. I'm pretty sure nobody else from the game is gonna be interested in getting a Lady of the Region Marshes, so that will probably be his Pantheon here. We do have I want to make a mention, by the way. I'm just saying Egypt the Betrayer because of Cleopatra's past with Anthony, and not actually because of the player. Just want to get it out there so nobody misunderstands what I'm saying. We do have 2 turns for a settle coming up from Memphis, going towards Rakedet, and by the looks of it, Omegaia will have access to his iron tile to the west of Rakedet, and horses west of Rakedet, but they are 3rd ring, quite expensive to get. I'm pretty sure it would be just much easier to get a city over there on the coast to the north. This would be a question for later on, if they're actually going to get some coastal trade routes, even though the trade routes to Egypt are awesome as they are. You do get the extra gold towards Cleopatra's cities, so it's just amazing. Your extra trade routes to other civilizations provide 6 gold for Egypt. Other civilizations provide +2 food and +2 gold for Egypt. Amazing, right? This is just gonna be insane over here, how much gold Omegaia is gonna make. We do have in the south also, oh, Potdefleur. Potdefleur, how are you doing, my friend? Oh my god, wait, this is actually his ally. No, he's not his ally. Potdefleur, do it. Do it. Oh my god, he's so close. He can even smell the poop of that settler. Oh, that's so close. Anyway, and we do have America coming up with 3 cities. He started up on his campuses. We do have +4 over here to the west of Washington. I totally forgot that he actually settled the geothermal, and in my mind it was like, Pikachu, why is it +4? We do have Chicago also with another +3 over here between the mountains and the two rainforest tiles, and he is settling actually right in the face of Potdefleur. Trying to get to the east side. I'm actually quite curious what he's doing over here. Potdefleur. Oh, look at that. Man already set his waypoint. He already did it. Is Captain playing a new Rome Civ? Yeah, that's actually Julius Caesar. Yes, he is. Julius. We haven't seen actually Julius Caesar since it was added. So, yeah. These guys are all French, not American. They will definitely be okay with you calling them for making a mistake. Oh, okay. Okay, so Potdefleur did try. It didn't come out well. Looks like Malm was on the buttons and ready to actually shift under his setter, so it gets the defense of the scout. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay, looking at his strategic resources, we got Washington with a horse tile to the southwest. Looks like a horse tile next to Chicago, second ring and first ring. We do have him with iron tile in the third ring of his capital. That's a bit further away than ideal. It's gonna be closer to the second city depending on where he settles, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to improve it there and work it there. We do need to take a look at also Potdefleur over here, already starting to improve some resources. We do have him also with an exploding volcano next to the city of Paris, and by the looks of it, we got some builders coming out from his city center. That's a lot of builders for such an early stage of the game over here with 1021, and instead of him pumping out cities, he's pumping out builders. I'm not sure this should be the way. I mean, 1 builder sure, 2 builders maybe, 4 builders I find that a bit too much. Now we do have Potdefleur losing a scout, losing a builder to America, and as you can see, Potdefleur does have actually, even on the bonus resources, that extra culture point, and on the copper tile, this is going to be quite nice for him to get that extra tempo going. We do have him also starting up his trade routes between the city of Bordeaux and Paris, so he actually gets to resupply that city center much faster with units. I'm pretty sure he's going to need it, especially if Malm is going to get aggressive over here, and we do know Malm, when he's gonna get something, he's gonna get to bite something, he's not gonna let it go. So yeah, that might happen. Whoa, what are these tiles over here? 4-3 banana, we got a 2-3 underneath the city of Lyon, another 3-3 tile to use. This is an incredible land, man. Incredible land. I still would have loved to see the 4th and the 5th settler come out much earlier here, but I guess he doesn't have an amazing amount of land anyway. And what is this? Wait. Oh, wait. Julius Caesar gets free units, right? Doesn't he get the free units? Receive a free million unit each time you found a non-capital city. Oh, he's just spamming our warriors, man. Oh my god, is he actually gonna go to France? Is this happening? Are we seeing the warriors charging towards France over here? New payback for the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, kick. Okay, another improved tile from forest over here. I do see the city of Paris does benefit from an iron tile to the east side over here in the third ring, and we do have some pillages coming out from America on his territory, on his right tile especially. I don't see horses. Oh, horses second ring over here to the northeast of Paris. Okay, got it. Now let's talk about Rome and see what he's doing. Moksha in the capital city of Rome. He did manage to get initiation rights as a pantheon. He's pumping, whenever he's gonna start to pump out units, he's also gonna get some faith. Looks like the city of Arpino did get settled in such a way that he's gonna get that geothermal settled to the west side as well. He is pumping out another settler in 3 turns, and I do see him starting to improve his land. A lot less food, and I honestly think it would have been better to go for something like fertility rights over here, not only for the free builder but also for the extra food from the wheat tiles. He would need to grow faster than actually get the military out, but I guess he wants to use his faith a little bit. Also entropy, hello there sir, can we see any 3-level scout from Julius here? We definitely might. Can you imagine if I'm pretty sure Potdefleur wants to improve this and he wants to escort that builder with the slinger. The slinger is not that strong. Not strong enough. Not strong enough. Oh my. Anyway, strategic resources wise, we do have Rome with horses already in the second ring of Rome, and I do see his iron tile is gonna be fourth ring over there. You do see that immediately after Rome did notice the slinger, he started attacking into it, but it looks like the scout will not withstand the awesome power of the rocks thrown by slingers. Long-term spec ops today. Yeah, let's see how that goes. So many freaking guys. We had 40 degrees outside today, and my guy, I have a confession to make. We had 40 degrees outside. I did some groceries and so on and so forth. Of course, it took me a while, and when I got home, my grandma was like, "Can you like turn on the water so I can actually no, how do you call it, wash a carpet outside?" And I was like, "Grandma, there are 40 degrees outside. Stay inside. Air conditioning, you know? Like, you can't go outside. Come on, man." Like, what is this? Oh man, it's good thing that we actually have a turn off button on the water over there, you know, like it is what it is. Yes, actually the solar panels are how to say, are doing God's work, man. They're doing God's work. Do I live with do I live with my family? Yes and no. As in, I don't live with my parents and my mom, with my mom and my father. They're sitting quite far away from me. They're living quite far away from me, but I do live with my grandma. It's a big house, and she's taking care of the house. We also have some neighbors in the same house, and so on and so forth. And it's like she lives at the first level, I live in the third level of the house. We don't get to interact that much, but on the things that I need to actually do, like technical stuff, or on things that I need to get some help with, muscle help, she calls me. Let's see, Pantheon fertility threats. So we now know exactly who got fertility threats here. It was India that got fertility threats. Interesting. He actually did have a grassland settle, so I don't think that was that big of a necessity over here. We do have him with the two holy sites being placed, and I do see traders coming up from Kolkata to Delhi, or soon it's gonna come out over there. I do see he did manage to get a third city to the south, quite far away, and he's not going for the third holy site immediately. He's actually gonna want to get the settler first. He does have Armagh as a city state to take out quite early, and I do see him starting to improve his horses in one city, and he also put the holy site on an iron tile. When he's gonna finish bronze working, he's gonna immediately start to acquire the iron resource. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I need to get some. Commander Snake, hello there, sir. 40 degrees is still a lot compared to what Europeans usually get. Of course, it's hot. It's hot. And it's not only hot, but it's also humid. And I think humidity is a problem. Actually, even with the air conditioning on, we barely get, like, I mean, you can't really put the air conditioning at 18 degrees, right? It's too much of a difference. And you go outside and you're like instant heart attack over there, from 40 degrees to 18 degrees, from 18 degrees to 40 degrees, and back and forth. But something on like 25, 26, it's reasonable. So in the house, it's okay-ish, you know, but even in the evenings, you can't really sleep without air conditioning, because it's just too hot, man. And let me see what it happened. It's the average temperature in Mumbai, though. Okay. Yeah, average over there. I mean, yeah, you get used to it. I mean, we got, to be honest, we got the highs and lows. As in the winter we got lows of minus 20s, and in the summer we got like plus 40s, with like everywhere. I guess this is everywhere. Could I see why Gandhi settled so far south? I mean, we can take a look over here, but other than him actually having a good settle over here with good chops and being close to Armagh that he could kill if he wanted to, I'm not sure why exactly he wanted to get it so far in the south. He did get there fast, I would assume. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he did get there very fast. That wasn't a problem for him. Even if it looks far away and there are a lot of tiles, he actually got to settle it quite quickly. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Looks like in the middle of the territory we do have France starting up his encampment spamming, and I do see 2 encampments coming around here. We do have Rome's warrior actually not moving further than that river, and I do see France is getting a few more slingers to turn them into archers soon. Archery coming up in 1 turn. Now we do have him with more than enough builders to actually improve a lot of his territory, and I do see him benefiting from the extra culture points that these resources are giving him. Not only that, but also the gold points and of course the extra food that you get from those tiles. I do want to put up the prediction for how many remaps we're gonna have. Let me actually switch screens over here so I can see it properly. Start prediction. Who will win? Did I say how many remaps for who will win? Now on the left side we do have Reuftons de la Vega, and on the right side we do have La Steak Company. And I do want to mention this, not sure if you guys noticed, but we do have La Steak Company actually managing to recruit a very good player, Chuck, which has been playing in a lot of top teams, and it looks like this time around in the next Civ6 squadrons we will have him on the last day company. So it looks like they're getting bigger and bigger, and when as the time passes, and we will probably see more stake company in the top players, in the top scene of the multiplayer environment. Did I? I don't know what means. Anyway, I got that. I got this. I need to put up the team labels. So you do know left from right, right? So let's see. Reuftons de la LDLV. LDLV on the left side. We do have also LSC on the right. So Reuftons de la Vega on the left side. We do have Last Day Company on the right side. Let me actually open up and align. Julius will probably settle a city near the warriors and then upgrade to legions, chop more legions and go to Paris. Yes, that sounds like a plan, sir. Let's go. We do have harbors also coming out from Japan. Looks like he chose to go for them first. 4 harbors are coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna discount whatever he wants over here soon. Let's actually see what is he going for. Archery coming up in 2 turns, and by the looks of it, he does have those amazing campuses over here to the southeast. I believe it's a bit late though. He needs to be careful what he discovers as technologies, and of course Civ6. He already got his. He didn't place down his government plaza yet, so let's see. But he did discover it as a civic. Now we do have Georgia coming up with his encampment training projects actually. 1, 2, 3 encampments are being built from his 3 cities, and I do see he didn't actually go across the river. He just settled on the 1-3 forest. He's gonna start getting a big defensive posture over here against his opponents, with CaptainMorgane in the capital city being settled and giving him the extra culture points. We still don't have him with that much with the ability to actually get the Jesuit or something, but he does have his tickets, and even if there are 14 garrison defense strength cities, he does have 100 fortification on each of these cities, generating right now actually, let's see, 27 faith at 10, and not putting a single campus down. This is a bit surprising for me, not actually using him not as a religion, with a religion, not actually using Tamar with a religion. And we do see him getting his 3, 4th, 3rd, 4th and 5th settler coming up from his cities at the moment, upgrading his iron tile, getting his horses going, and so on. 4 cities Rome, actually getting his 5th one soon. I would assume he's gonna start improving those coffee tiles quite quickly to get the extra production bonus and the gold. We do have him getting some commercial hubs being placed down from multiple cities. One got finished, Puteoli, Granada working on them, very traded finish one as well. He needs to get the markets in them, and I'm pretty sure he needs to figure out exactly where he wants to put his government plaza so he gets the maximum power, maximum potential. I'm pretty sure we're also going to see Malm over here be aggressive against his opponent, even though Potdefleur is making quite a bit of a defense. We're going to need to see if Malm is going to get an encampment down. It doesn't look like though, and he might actually lose the ability to get the general. Yes, he's going to get units that have +5 when it comes to those industrial zone popping units, but yeah, other than that, it's a bit wah. We do have Raketet coming up with Ete Menanki. and we do have him placing down his commercials. It looks like Etemenaki just got a bigger boost from the flood. Rakedet just got extra fertility on multiple tiles. 4-3-1 tiles being worked here in the capital city, with commercials getting down to 1 turn to finish. We do have one finished in Memphis, another one finished in Akhenaten, and I would assume he's going to want a few more cities here before he's going to do anything else. He is the ally of Potdefleur. That's actually his closest ally over here of Catherine de Medici. He needs to be on point, trying to defend him somehow. And wait, did I see these Roman warriors move? Uh-oh. Settler is coming, guys. Why is he moving them in locations that they can't chop? CaptainMorgane, please. 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 Please, sir. Please. Like, get this on the way, man. Move them back. Move them back. Get back. Get back. Come on. Come on, man. Use the legions. Anyway, nah, it's not happening by the looks of it. France, oh my god, this is a lot of culture for France. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 culture points already. This is, I think this is a bit OP. I think this is a bit too much. 10 science and 20 culture. He can actually get some more just with his builders. Oh my god. Okay, so now we understand why he actually went builders and not monuments. Yeah, it is what it is. Mamivata, good evening, sir. He probably just want to campus discount and rush Kefsur. We might see that, yes. Zimos also, good evening, sir. Snake is also telling us that, to be honest, though, I'm not convinced about building 4 slingers. There's a lot of gold to spend to upgrade. Yes, but there's a lot of production to spend to get archers as well. Isn't it cheaper actually to get slingers? If I remember correctly, it's what, 65 plus 30, so it's 95, and to buy out archer is like 120 or something. I remember we had a discussion at some point about this. We, as in me and the stream and so on. And anyway, we did arrive at the conclusion that it's much cheaper to actually get those slingers. We do have a religion of the game. We're also 1031, so this is the moment that, oh my god, this is the moment that we're actually gonna see the players choose their golden age bonuses. So we got Zen meditation, stewardship, and crusade coming up over here. Crusade combat units gain the +5 combat strength near foreign cities that follow this religion. So you can imagine India is gonna be quite happy to actually just spread his religion all over the cities of Paris and Lyon and Bordeaux. We're gonna need to see also if he's gonna get the strength. How many tiles is this city? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tiles. Okay, this city is gonna convert, and I'm pretty sure Paris is 1 tile too far away, or 2 tiles too far away from that spread to happen. He needs to get the city closer if he wants to get a little bit a stronger spread. He can actually get 2 cities over here, 1 and 2. No problems for him to actually settle right in the face of Paris. Of Lyon, I guess. We do see the first legions also coming around. Oh my god, come on, CaptainMorgane, chop it like it's hot, chop it like it's hot. When the legion's in the house, so what you gonna do? Chop it like it's hot. Come on, man, chop it like there's no tomorrow. Get some extra food in that city, make it more productive, make it use more tiles, buy out the 1-3. Oh man, just spread that happiness all over the place. Legion time indeed. How much gold does Cezar have to upgrade his warriors? Let's actually see in the score screen. We do have 17. He has a total of 17. I mean, his allies do have 30, 23, and 14. And per turn, I do see 10, 4, 12, and 14. Not a lot of gold actually compared to Reuftons de la Vega. Reuftons de la Vega are much more economically powerful. 28, 29, 20, and 22. He got it! Oh my god, look at that. He got it, the chop with the legion. Taking away 5 tons from another legion. Just there we go, man. Now he found a way. He found a way. CaptainMorgane moving his warrior there, but that's expensive. Actually, he's gonna need to buy out the tile and how to say and get the chop in. And upgrade the unit and then get the chop in. Let's take a look at the bonuses here. What do we have? Hojo on the left side. He's going for City Patron Goddess. Patron. Oh, by the way, guys, I made a mistake yesterday. I was thinking, and honestly, whenever I saw oligarchic legacy, in my mind, the extra C that you get over there with the chic, you know, like at the end of the word, it's like CHIC. It was wrong. Like like my mind was going crazy that it was telling me it's something wrong there, and I was like, oh, I asked on BBG server that they should fix that how to say, they should fix that typo, and well, everybody told me that, you know, that's actually the correct way of saying it, and I'm like, it is? And then I looked it up, and yes, it is. Oligarchic legacy. Well, why would you call it oligarchic legacy? I don't know, man. It's so weird. Anyway, boa tarde, senor. Bom dia, senor Feli. How are you doing, sir? Also, Mami Vata, guessing man will turn a little bit to wait for Chuck to take some pressure away from anything else. Yeah, we're gonna need to see what the situation will evolve here. Let me actually finish this, because I deviated a little bit with my rant over there about oh, and I didn't finish. Oh my god. And then Mama Leto made a little bit of fun that I should how to say, I should say about city Patreon goddess as well, because next we know we might actually have an extra E. It's all gonna be like city Patreon goddess. Oh no, Patreon turning into OnlyFans. You heard it there first. And we do have Meleagor also with a pen bash and voice golden age. It looks like Rome does have 13 science with 31 culture, 29 gold, 5 cities, and of course Mount Kilimanjaro started exploding for him, getting his markets out so he can get those traders going, and I do see he's gonna benefit from ODA chamber in 2 turns. He does only have 2 of these governors. Pingala is establishing in Veritre, and Ostia is gonna get the benefits of Magnus internals, and while we do have him placing his government plots in a very nice way. Actually, he got the bonuses for 4 of these how to say, 3 not 4, 3 of these districts, and I'm pretty sure he can put another one over there from Puteoli, so he gets +2 campus. Not bad to actually make use of the government plaza like that. He did choose God of War and Plunder, so he's getting a lot of great merchant points, 8 great merchant points a turn. We do have CaptainMorgane also recruiting Shun Tzu as a general for him. On the other side, looks like France at the moment does not have a general. Wait, didn't he have the 14 camels? Oh, next turn he's gonna get the general. Okay, next turn he's gonna get the general. Did anybody else recruit it? Yes, Burica. So that means Rome will not have a general. America is not gonna have a general. Egypt will not have a general. Yeah, quite a few ones will not have a general. We do need to take a look at Catherine de Medici here with 10 science and 28 culture. He does have 49 production, and looks like Pen Bash and Voice Golden Age is the way for him. He's getting his horses out, and he's gonna have a classical unit to defend himself here. I do see he's starting to chop a few of them, and probably gonna put new ones in production. Did manage to take care of the units trying to pillage his tiles with his archers, and there are cities on the way towards the southeast. Actually, this is a bit surprising that he's considering settling right in the face of India. You never know when India is gonna strike back, you know. You need to be careful about LDK over here. You never know what he's gonna do. Now we do need to see if that's actually gonna happen. It looks like Potdefleur did try to see what is past that rainforest, past the river, and he did spot an archer, but did not see the legions yet. The legions do have 3 movement, and as you can see, they're getting closer and closer and closer to the French archers. He might actually just take out an archer. Come on, CaptainMorgane, move the last tile, move on the stone. There we go. He's gonna move the archer in. He's gonna first shoot with the archers on this French archer, and then gonna attack with the legions, gonna do the massive damage, and I'm pretty sure that archer shouldn't be able to withstand if he stays in place, but he moved over there. Potdefleur saved his archer. In the meantime, of course, new legions coming around will give him the opportunity to start attacking directly into that encampment. One big thing that I would want to say over here, remember, the encampment, actually, when you're attacking into the encampment, you don't get the full benefits of the unit inside of it. You only get like +10 from the garrison horse, and that's it. a lot of the times the horses, or I should say the classical units, are much stronger than the encampment or the districts they occupy, because they have that extra support bonus, the 45 bonus and so on, so they can actually benefit from more bonuses. So attacking into encampments that do not have walls, it's gonna be actually quite easy for CaptainMorgane. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna cross the river over here with both of his legions and position his archers to attack into the encampment first, while he's taking them down with the legions. Also oil garlic bread. Oil garlic sounds tasty though. Oligarchic. Oh, oligarchic. Oh, right. Yeah. Oligarchic. Yes. Ninian, hello there, sir. If they don't kill France mid-game, wouldn't they just lose to gold? To gold? You think? I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. That's a very good question and hard to answer. I don't know if they're going to lose to gold, but there is a significant possibility that we might actually have somebody trying to put down some theater squares and try to get some tourism in. So they need to figure out what they're going to do here against it. Looks like CaptainMorgane is going to attack from across the river. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh my god, he could have taken down 2 of these horses. Well, not anymore. You can see actually now that we do have a horse right in front of it, that even in the march tiles it's much stronger. And oh my god, the legion already got a +1 kick. Oh well, more legions coming about. Anyway, let's finish this. Omegaia with a pen brush and voice golden age, 17 science, 25 culture, has the science, the majority of the science coming out from is Etemenangi city, and I'm pretty sure Memphis with the new campus coming around over here, that's gonna be a +2. He's also gonna get Pingala in there to increase the yields, and I do notice he's starting to put down quite a few of these sphinxes, gathering the faith and the culture from them. Very nice. He did also finish Hanging Gardens coming up from OLAKETAL, which is gonna be a good addition to him. And we do have settlers coming around here from OLAKETAL, and Arake that is building Ancestral Hall. He's gonna pop a builder whenever he's gonna settle a city from that new city in center, so that's gonna be quite nice for him. I am not that a fan of this. If you don't have a lot of cities to settle, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get more than 4 maybe to settle, and not all of them will actually be strong. We do have CaptainMorgane also with a Monumentality Golden Age. He did choose to go for Initiation, right? So he's getting faith whenever he's pumping out units, and as you can see, he's getting quite a few legions going. He's making use of his road ability of Rome to actually get the roads to the front line, and as you can see, he does have an opportunity to actually do quite a bit of damage against France. France did manage to get a general for himself, and it does seem like he has a lot of archers trying to defend himself here. Chuck with 15 science and 29 culture, he did choose to go for a monumentality without investing into a holy site, which does allow him to use his 61 faith. Whoa, when did he get? Oh, right, he went into a golden age, so he got the double points for the Tsikes. 61 faith at 10 monumentality for Georgia, guys, without a single holy site. No, wait, I stand corrected. He actually has a holy site. It's a 1 faith holy site over here. Anyway, did manage to get the Gavron Plaza next to a place that he could place either a holy site or a campus. I'm pretty sure he's going to want a campus there. He's getting also Stonehenge from Tel Aviv. It's going to be 3 turns in the making, and establishing Victor, Pingala, and Moksha in the capital. Got a 5th city to the south, and I do see a 4th city, Caspi, to the north. Getting some protection over there against Japan. That's kind of far away though. Okay, are we gonna see this? So first of all, this one actually crossed the river, didn't have movement. This one moved on the hill, so it lost 2 movement, and then it got upgraded, got promoted. Is he gonna take out archers or districts? And I'm getting confused right now. He can one-shot the archers, by the way. Do you see this damage? He can one-shot the archers. He just needs to get close to them, and bam, they're dead. Anyway, now we do have Malm with 21 science and 23 culture. Looks like he chose to go with Penbrush and Voice Goldenish. His 3 cities, getting his 4th and 5th settler out. South, he does have a good, interesting Petra city. I gotta say, this would be quite massive. We do have him with another settler that I'm actually quite confused. Where is he gonna go for? Is he gonna want to get it on the capital to the southeast? Is he gonna want to get it non-freshwater to the north? He's getting kind of stopped by Egypt over there, and yeah, there we go. Inkiamon got taken down. Potdefleur does not have the ability or enough strength on these horses to actually attack into the legions without taking massive damage on return, but I think these archers should be able to take it down. Let's see. That got a promotion, this can shoot, and that got a promotion. Okay, and it looks like the legion also is 1 point away from getting a promotion. It just got a promotion and it died. Kick. If only it would have, it wouldn't have attacked. But anyway, it's too late for that. We got a lot of armies coming out from Potdefleur. I gotta say, he's spamming these units out. He's not taking Rome lightly, and he's gonna try to get his defensive capabilities done quickly. Also, I'm so curious to see how this 100% unit XP works. Well, I gotta say, there's a disadvantage also to upgrading, most of it because you do use your movement that turn, so you can't, especially in these kind of situations, you can't keep on attacking. Yeah, and since there are so many of these archers on the battlefield, they get to shoot you next turn anyway, so we're gonna need to see if that's actually gonna be a massive advantage. And how CaptainMorgane can do this. Oh no, he lost his general. Oh, I just noticed CaptainMorgane did not actually keep his general with his army when he attacked, and France actually went and took it out from the uranium tile with a horse. That is very, very big. That's gonna be a -5 on all of these units in the top strength. You do have it arriving, but it's gonna take a while to arrive there. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. And another promotion. Oh my god, these archers are just giving promotions to the Roman legions. Anyway, general, where is the general? Okay, it arrived on the battlefield, but not all of the legions are getting the good stuff from him. And also, I gotta point out, CaptainMorgane doesn't actually have a lot of gold to benefit from, which is taking away a lot of his edge over here. It would have been quite good for his team if they would have given him the gold to upgrade these legions. They're extremely expensive, yes, I know, but I think there's a good return on them, and especially if they do manage to quote-unquote Irel France here. We do have also LDK starting to convert the cities of Marseille to the west side. Looks like France did manage to get that city also on the lake. And we do have a campus in Calcutta getting in 2 turns, and I do see shrines coming out from Delhi. LDK did choose to go for the Penbrush and Voice Goldenish, not actually going for the holy sites. And we do have also another city coming up in the south, Madurai, and I do see him starting to want to improve the coastal resources. Got 2 more cities to the north, Hyderabad and Mumbai, and he's a total of 2, 4, 6 cities at the moment, with more builders coming around from these cities, so he can get the improvements. Mumbai did get actually placed next to land that got improved with the resources, with the fertility from a fire. Not bad, not bad. I gotta say, these legions kind of look dead. Okay, yeah, that's what happened there. I gotta say, Potdefleur was on point with his defense today. So many archers, so many horses. He did it again. Oh my god, he did it again. He pushed back the general again. Oh, the general, bro. You can't actually just ignore your general. Oh my god. France 7 turns for military. Good job. Yeah. He got it. I mean, to be honest, he kind of secured his place over here. There's no major issue. The lack of units on Rome just created this opportunity for France to defend himself. Even if Rome has stronger units, there just wasn't enough of them on the battlefield with enough archers behind them to keep on pushing, keep on upgrading, resupplying, switching them, like you switch full strength unit in the front line with half strength one in the back line, so it gets a promotion, and keep on doing this all of the time. Now we do have also Chuck starting to use his military engineer from a general. I believe he did manage to get Purica, right, in the beginning. Creates a military engineer with how to say, from the general with the charge, and it looks like he's starting to get the roads going. He's getting a few more cities. He did get his religion, Krabism, reliquaries, and missionary zeal. Wait, they did actually get the relics? Did they get the relics? He did get the relic. Saint Aubert Skull. Whoa. Yes, he actually still has 66 faith at 10. I probably missed this earlier. We do have him getting a few shrines out, and I do see him starting to use the government plaza for the JCC towards these campuses. He probably put that from Caspi, while Tbilisi is gonna get this over here. He's gonna turn this one to a +5. Pretty good. I do see Tel Aviv is probably gonna stay away from actually using the +4 campus slot over here next to that stone tile, so he does have a +3 available. It's still a good one. We do have the other Rome, Meleagor, the yellow Rome, starting to get a lot of merchants, and we did talk about this. He's on 12.6 great merchant points at with Marco Polo coming up next. Let's actually see if he did manage to get any of the others. No, it was Ankian being picked up by Egypt. That's his ally. That's not a problem. We do have actually Egypt on only 3.4, but he probably ran a project there to actually get it. I'd also notice Hypatia is next up in the scientist screen, with India making 4.6 points at 10. We got Rome on 1.1. America on 2.3, and Egypt on 1.1, Georgia on 1. Okay, not that big. Let's actually see. Okay, more legions now. The legion spamming has started a little bit late, I would like to say. It's kind of late. France at the moment is too strong. Okay, we do have Egypt, the betrayer over here. We do have him starting to get his campuses, and I do see settlers coming up from Memphis, moving to the south there with another settler. He's actually going to put it right in the face of Meleagor. That's his ally, so not a problem, but that's where Malm also wants to get a city soon. They're going to start to touch borders quite quickly here, and Malm needs to figure out a way how to get something done out of this. He did choose God of Craftsman as a pantheon, and I do see he's putting down his industrial zone, so he's going to start getting some units from there. He does have a government plaza with Ancestral Hall actually finished up in Washington, and I do see he's getting his markets. Los Angeles got placed here. This is not the Petra city I was thinking, but still he can get pyramids over there, no problems. That was supposed to be a beautiful Temenanki. What has become of it? Wait, this one? It's a beautiful Temenanki. What do you mean? It is so cool. Look at that, man. Wouldn't you want... guys, wouldn't you want to sit at the top and watch the Sphinx's back? Like really now, look what they see. They see his behind over here, right? There were so many floodplain tiles. There still are. What are we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, he only managed to tap into a few of them. Yeah. I guess. Venice got defeated. Venice, where was Venice and why it got defeated so early? Where was Venice? Venice, the great city of Venice. Oh, it was here. Actually, Chuck is going on the offense against Japan. Japan is getting a few warriors out. I'm pretty sure OLAKETAL Amigo should actually be close to feudalism. So, yeah, the upgrade button for... Samurais is gonna get activated. We got theater squares coming up from Kyoto and Tokyo. I do see Nagoya starting to get amphitheaters, and looking at his points over here, we do have him on 4.6 great writer as a turn. Wait, does he? That's a lot of points. Those are a lot of points, great writer points. Only, okay. I guess he's using the card or something. Because he has 1 and 2 theaters, and he just finished. He never finished actually the amphitheater. So yeah, he's probably using the card. He wants those early writers. Give me a second. How much iron are on the teams making? We need to go on this one by one. No, Meleagor just found a relic. It's on the opposing team of Chuck, so reliquary is not gonna help out on that one. So let's actually take a look over here on iron generation. No iron for Georgia. I don't see a... Oh no, he does have +2 iron over here. Okay, 2 iron on Georgia. We do have CaptainMorgane with 1 iron tile. So another 2 iron, so that's 4 iron. We do have Malm with 1 iron tile improved, so 6 iron. LDK, let's see LDK. He does have these, so if he actually has bronze working, which I think he does, they're getting 8 iron a turn over here on Last Day Company. On the other side, we do have Reuftons de la Vega, which let's actually check it out really quickly here. We do have an iron tile not improved. They're not getting iron, so 0 iron for Japan. Now we do have Rome, iron tile improved, 2 iron a turn. I don't see any iron tile over there for him. No other iron tile. Potdefleur. Did he improve his iron tile? Where was it? East? No, he didn't. So still, no, he does have 1 in La Rochelle. So he's getting, okay, there are 4 iron a turn. And Omegaia. Where is his iron? Here, underneath the commercial. So if he does have bronze working, and he probably does have bronze working, he's getting the iron. So 6 iron on one team with 8 iron on the other team, basically. Monkey was also 6 pop. It's only, oh, because Rakedet is only 6 pop. I mean, yeah, I guess he definitely needs more population here. But to be honest, I'm very surprised it's only 7 pop with so many good food generating tiles available for him to use. I'm quite surprised by this. What is this tile? Oh my god, the maze tile, man. The maze is amazing. And we do have now the Legion's actually getting quite clumped up to go and attack France. He still doesn't have a lot of archers to get to make use of when he's attacking into his opponent. But I do see him doing quite a bit of damage against the French units, and he definitely can punch through this horse. It just needs to be careful exactly how he's gonna deal the movement so he doesn't lose a horse there. We do have also OLAKETAL amigo building the first galley. He probably wants... Oh my god, it actually survived. Impressive. I gotta say that that horse somehow survived. That is incredible. Are they using those tiles though? Which tiles? You mean like Rakedet tiles? I'm pretty sure he's using all of the wheat tiles because they're activated. He's not using this tile, and I'm pretty sure he's using these Sphinx tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The farm. Yeah, that's it. And well, I don't know what the 7th is. He might actually be using the maze for the extra production. Give me a second over here. Okay, so it looks like crossbows are gonna come out from Julius Caesar soon. We got the first one coming around from Ravenna. In the gold per 10 situation, it looks like it did not improve on the team on Last Day Company, but I gotta say Japan over here getting his galley fleet in Fukuoka will allow him to actually get some defense going for that city center. The city is not able to be put under siege unless somebody goes into the water, and we still have warriors in production. In the tech side here, OLAKETAL amigo is 1 turn away from feudalism, and I think this is actually overdose. If I'm not mistaken, OLAKETAL amigo is overdose. Let me actually double check that information. Wow. Kick. Actually, his name is... Yeah. You don't need to use the tiles to get the strategic resource. Yes, that is. Also, Spillkits, thank you so much for confirming that. Mamivata, Captain didn't need to lose that horse. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, now we got the samurais, and it does look like Georgia is gonna have a hard time keeping on pushing this. We do have Japan starting to acquire the writers, and we're gonna need to also start to take a look at what's going on with the tourism. Slowly but surely, we got 27 tourism coming up from Tamar, while on the other side it looks like we got OLAKETAL on 4 tourism a turn, while Omegaia is on 14. He did manage to get the wonders here. Yeah, we do need to see also the campuses, Raketeta. It's gonna take a while until he actually builds all that he needs. I'm still surprised he stayed on only 4 cities for so long. I would have expected actually him to be a lot more expansive. Actually 5 cities for so long. He does have the city of Cezar in between his allies over here. Actually, wait, no, that's that's an opponent, right? America is an opponent. So, oh my god, look at the trade routes. They're so easy. All of the princesses from the traders are gonna get pillaged over here. They're gonna get the money. Now we do have CaptainMorgane starting to get into the line of archers here in the back line in the southeast, and it looks like he's gonna get some promotions here. For example, this legion will have a promotion, can actually move it back and then get a promotion on it, reposition another one or attack with it. Okay, we'll see. This one can destroy the horse. I don't think there's actually wait, there's no counter. If he attacks into the horse and takes it down, there's like nothing his opponent can do. Can he get here though? No, it doesn't look like. Or at least wait, it should be able to get there. What is it? 5 movement? So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Come on, it should be able to attack in there. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, there we go. I think Potdefleur realized that he's gonna be in danger there. CaptainMorgane needs to be quick on the buttons to get this legion back and promoted to a level 2. He did choose to go for battle cry for the extra attack bonus that you get, or the extra +7 instead of the +10 that you get against archers, defending against archers. Not bad, but not amazing either. Okay, this horse can be taken down, but wasn't quick enough to actually take it down. I think he's a bit wary of letting the general also alone on the tiles. He got pushed back by 3 times until now, so I'm pretty sure he's very aware what might happen. We do have also 8 more turns until the next golden age. It looks like we got the first pharaohs out on the field here. LDK is building a few of them. He still has quite a few builders coming around, and it looks like Hinduism is gonna also be spread with a missionary. He looking at the city states, that's an information that we didn't actually take a look at. Let me see. We got Singapore, the only city state with industry bonus in the game. Taruga and Nalanda will be in, oh my god, sorry, will be the ones that will provide the science bonuses. We do have Volen with military bonuses. Mohenjo-daro, Antananarivo, Rapa Nui, and Kumasi will be providing culture bonuses. Looks like Zanzibar will be the only one for trade, and we do have Arbag, of course, for the faith. Give me a second over here because I need to get rid of a stinky bug. Why is it not showing him path? Yeah, I don't know. I need to run my hand. Okay, sorry about that. Captain losing so many troops. Yeah, he is, but at the same time it looks like Potdefleur is starting to lose quite a bit of his defenses. We do have the triple attacks from CaptainMorgane able to actually punch through the horsemen, and I do see, of course, the next wave of units. The crossbows are gonna start to get onto the battlefield. These will be much stronger attacking into the horses, not to mention attacking into those archers. It's a bit of a shame that we didn't actually have the Roman archers getting more strength over here, getting more experience, getting to 2 level, 3 level, so he can upgrade into crossbows. But he already has level 3 legions, which will get an extra movement point, which is gonna be amazing. Of course, we do see him making a few chess moves over here, and CaptainMorgane is trying to get more positioning on the main units, the middle units of the city of Paris, defending that city center. We do have also aqueducts started up for America. I do see he did manage to get 3 of these industrial zones down, with swordsman actually positioned to the north. He did manage to get into the line of defense of Egypt and of Rome to the west side with 1 single horse, discovering the Mount Roraima tiles, and at the same time trying to pillage. I think at the moment Last Day Company has definitely a weakness: gold. They just don't have a lot of gold. They definitely need to get some gold. I guess it's more of a civilization composition and the early decisions than actually anything else. Rome, for example, instead of going for his early commercials, he did choose to go for encampments over here, and he did go for the science. He did go for Warlord's Throne in the Gavron Plaza from Antium. It took a while to get there, but he did manage to get it. And looking at the score screen, like the yields tab over here, looks like we do have OLAKETAL Amigo on 22 science and 63 culture. Push back the aggression of Chuck with 39 and 46. Meleagor 46 science with 65 culture. We do have Rome over here also generating 72 gold and 118 production. Very good result coming up from that. Actually, Last Day Company doesn't have a single member over 100 production at this moment in time. You could count Chuck with 87 plus that percentage, or I should say the converted faith into production. It would be like what, 40 or something, 40-ish. So he might be actually at the same level as Rome if you count that in. But Chuck, oh wait, Chuck did go for momentality, so yeah, that works. Potdefleur 23 science and 30 culture, 19 gold, only 58 production. He's still in a war against Rome, and it looks like Rome slowly is pushing through these defenses. Still, the crossbows did not get into the front line to start attacking, and we're going to need to see what's going to happen then. They both should benefit from alliance. Wait, CaptainMorgane doesn't have alliance? Oh, 2 turns for civil service. That's 2 turns that he's not benefiting from that +5, and 2 turns that France, or 3 turns that France has an advantage over him. Or at least a little bit of an advantage. Omegaia still ups coming up in 3, Divine Right in 3. Looks like he's gonna need to finish get a defense between Memphis and Cez. I'm a bit surprised we don't see a single Marian Chariot Archers on the battlefield just for the sake of maybe some era score points. W, but anyway, I guess he didn't want to do it. We do have CaptainMorgane also. Oh, by the way, Omegaia 41 science, 47 culture, and 112 production. Quite good over there on the production screen. We got CaptainMorgane 36 science and 21 culture. Unfortunately, it took a lot out of him to actually erel Potdefleur over here, but I gotta say, keeping Potdefleur as low as possible in the yields does help out his allies clean him up later. So we do need to see what LDK is gonna do with 46 science and 62 culture, if he's gonna start joining the fight with some stronger units to finish up France, or if just, you know, CaptainMorgane is gonna finish it here. And we do have also Chuck with 41 science and 46 culture. He does have minus 13 gold a turn. He's getting his commercial hubs with the markets inside of them. He's trying to get an entertainment complex over here, and I do see he did upgrade the initial Kev source. These are going to be quite strong against his opponent. We do have defending crossbows with legions, and we do need to see how the legions will fare against the Kevsurs. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Wait, why do the Kevsurs not actually have oligarchy or oligarchy legacy? Chuck? He did get it. He got the chic legacy. He got it. The chic legacy. It's fine. He got it. What was Chuck's religion? That's a good question. He went for reliquaries and missionary zeal. I'm actually a bit surprised about missionary zeal, but I guess it is what it is. Did he actually got to put his envoys? No, so he doesn't have. He didn't work at all the religion of Georgia. Kick. Like that ability to get the influence into a city state. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have Malm also on 43 science with 47 culture in between the map over here. Still only on 5 cities. He's getting his 6th one soon, and I don't see a 7th one on the way anywhere. We do have him putting down encampments, and he did manage to get quite a few free units from his industrial zones. It does look like whenever we do see Lincoln in the game, it does you know, slowly get up there. And we do have Memphis over here. Mariano Ceretar just coming out from him. Finally, he's getting some of these amazing units, man, on wheels. Archer on wheels, or I should say crossbows on wheels, to defend against America or even attack against him. He could have actually used the height of these tiles to attack into Charleston for a long time now. Anyway, we do have LDK also on 49 cents, 73 culture, 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. Got the city of Chennai in the south next to Upsunor Hollow, and is starting to put a few more districts in. I do see industrial zones. I see more commercials in the north and new builders to get something going for him. I gotta say, Chuck might be a bit wary about the defense of Venice as well. Japan will have quite strong units to attack into the city center. I don't see a battering ram, so I find it unlikely that he is actually gonna attack here. Looks like Overdose is gonna try to push his culture a little bit, but I gotta say, I'm not that impressed about it yet. He only has 66 culture with how much tourism? 8 tourism per turn, because he only got like 2 books. Doesn't seem like that's that much at the moment. Okay, let's go. Crossbows. Release your arrows. I see he really wants to maximize his envoys. I guess. A very big question will be also who's going to manage to get the next golden age. We do have, let's actually see, classical era coming up, finishing up in 4 turns. I do notice we got Japan over here needing 2 more points, so he is very likely to get it. Meleagor is over the necessary points, and we do have him getting attacked over here by Georgia. Now he can actually fully focus on defending himself. Unfortunately, these Kevsurs are quite strong when it comes to attacking into hills or from hills, and they do move faster. You do see the Kevsur 71 strength against the Legion's 56. This is gonna be a problem. Now Meleagor should actually get to many times technology. I'm actually quite impressed that he did not. Oh no, he does have it. It's just a matter of upgrading those units. Those should be stronger, and he needs to click buttons a little bit faster so he can actually get this going. Mediolandum going down. We do have 2 attacks quickly from the Kevsurs, another horse attack, 2 horse attacks, and that city is down. Meleagor underestimating the abilities of Chuck to actually get this war going against him. He did see the roads coming towards him, but did not think it will be possible. And we do have some sound effects over there in the background. Looks like ambulances really want to get onto the stream over there. They really want it, man. They really want it. We do have Timur coming up as general here for Ostia. Looks like there's a battery ram being bought in Mediolandum, and I do notice we do have walls over here. I'm pretty sure yeah, there we go. We got walls over here. Yeah, we do have also a crossbow pie. Wait, that was a crossbow pie? That was a crossbow, but wow, that's expensive, bro. Anyway, these crossbows are not going to be that strong against the Kevsur, but they do deal some damage, and of course now with the meta times, so you can see the damage is a little bit better. It's still not amazing. The Kevsur still have quite a bit of damage attacking into this because of the +7 combat strength when fighting in hilly terrain. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Looks like CaptainMorgane's crossbows are starting to do a lot of damage against the French horses. They will acquire a lot of promotions, and I'm pretty sure CaptainMorgane should actually start promoting them. It's going to be massively important to actually get those extra +5 bonuses, extra +7, or even the double attack from the +4s. I do also notice France did start to put his chateaus down, quite important for his generation over here of gold and culture. He doesn't have a lot of spaces though. Wait, this style. Anyway, he does have some. He does have some. This style, yes, this exactly what he computer says. LSE might face goal problem. Oh, I'm sure they face goal problem. They already are facing goal problem. LDK is trying to make up for it with 73, 74 gold a turn. He does have 104 production, and I want to see the initial moves. Looks like Chuck is attacking into that encampment and taking down also the initial maritime defense. We do have new units coming around from him, and Chuck did manage to, no, did not manage to actually get something like Grandmaster Chapel there, but he is on 100 a turn. Minus 11 gold though, 44 science and 47 culture. We do have Japan also starting to get a few more amphitheaters, and I do see now the Roman nation has geared up for war. We do have him switching his production capabilities in his city centers towards war units, and we're going to need to see if his production capabilities will be enough to withstand the attack. We do also need to see what well, finally they got into the perfect placement over here to start chipping away the strength of the units of America. Now America does have men at arms, and they're going to be quite strong even for those Mariano chariot archers to pick them off. We do have knights also starting to come around from Egypt to beef up his defense, and we do need to see if he's gonna get his golden age here. In the era score, Potdefleur is 6 points out from getting a golden. Unfortunately for him, it's gonna take a while. He's getting his own crossbows, and he did upgrade a few of them on the front line here, so he can do more damage back against Rome. We do have Omegaia, 53 science and 52. Looks like Egypt, Penbash and Voice golden age. He's gonna get his next golden age. That's pretty good. Julius Caesar, let's see, 43 out of 52, 9 points from getting it. It doesn't look like he's ever gonna get it, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it's actually more than unfortunate for him not getting it, but yeah, it is what it is. He could have used the Dark Age though, like the +5 Dark Age card could have made God's work here, especially. Oh my god, can you imagine? But you can't, I don't think you can get it. Can you imagine first era in FFAs, Julius Caesar Dark Age with a general, with its ability to just heal his units from promotions? Oh, kick W, man. We do have a Chuck, 72-55. He's gonna get his golden age. Malm, 52-56. Needs 4 more points to get a golden age. And it looks like he's trying to get in Camel training projects for a general. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get 1 more point there. So he only needs what, 3 more points to get there. We got LDK also managing to get over the necessary points to get a golden age, and it looks like Potdefleur is getting attacked here, well, again with wave of units. Okay. I mean, catapults are starting to get onto the front line as well. That encampment is dead, so they're not gonna get to shoot anything, but still they can shoot from across the river against these horses and get some promotions popping off. Not bad. I would definitely say he needs at least 2 or 3 more crossbows to deal with the French horses, and of course we do need to see if his legions are gonna be able to withstand these triple attacks from the horses. Oh, that's a lot of damage on the horses, man. This is incredible damage. Like on return you get so much damage. You lose like half of your life attacking into these legions. This patch changed warfare, yeah, quite a bit, and not only warfare. I think a lot of the I mean, to be honest, I was surprised about the voting on BBG because of how much this patch changes everything. I totally respect the players' opinion of being able to be flexible enough to play on a new patch during such a tournament, during the CWC. Totally respected. I'm just worried we might actually see some tears coming around from the players, because they're gonna be surprised when new strategies come out and abilities of the nations will overwhelm them in some way or another that they weren't expecting. So that's something that I guess I have in my mind. But they did overwhelmingly vote against it. It was like vote on it, for it. So, you know, it is what it is now. We had how many teams? 8 teams? Yeah, everybody vote. No, 8 teams plus something. some more that are fighting for the slots in tie breaks. Why is everyone fighting? Can't we all just get along? Crispy, how are you doing, sir? Good evening. Yeah, let's see the capsules over here. Are they pushing through? That's the big question. Because this is the massive... yeah, they're pushing through. This is the massive effort coming up from Georgia and from LSE all together to actually get so much gold between themselves to attack into their opponents and use the capsule timing to attack into Meleagor. Meleagor did lose a city, Meleagor, which is going to rebel in 3 turns anyway. And by the looks of it, we do have him getting crossbows to counter-attack into the Georgian units. And he's kind of stopping Georgia here. I mean, there are only what 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 of these capsules on the front line, and it doesn't look like he's breaching the defenses as fast as he would want to get to Ostia. That's the capital city of Rome, by the way. So yeah, it doesn't look like this is gonna be like a total takeover of his opponent empire. We do have Grandmaster Chapel coming up from Chuck in 5 turns, and we did switch into the next era, so we're gonna have a pause in like 1 minute and a half to actually see what the players will choose to do in the World Congress. Talking about missionaries, he wants to convert the city states before sending envoys. Well, yeah, true, but that kind of limits his abilities, right? He limits his ability to actually get city states to only the ones that he has relatively close by. If they're through opponent territory, he's just not gonna get them. America is also killing Zanzibar over here in the south, which Zanzibar is Meleagor's. Okay, that's a Roman city. That's a Rome city. Oh my god, yeah, the Roman nation, man, geared up for war. That 144 production is doing amazing here. Omegaia is on 141. We do have Japan also 92 science, 92 culture, actually quite bigger than Chuck's 47 and 75. 130 production as well on his side. I do see Malm did jump up to 183 production points and 51 science, 64 culture. That put him at the medium, the average on when it comes to the science in the game and the culture. Definitely needs a lot more, but I guess that's the I would say drawback that you get from building so many industrial zones and not having a lot of population. We do have LDK 58 science and 89 culture. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna see him go for a second Pen Russian voice, but I guess we're gonna need to wait and see what's going on. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 minutes and we're gonna take a look at what's going on next. Be right back, guys. God, you know what I totally forgot to do? Get a glass, man. Get a glass. I always, like, I pass next to it whenever I come back from the bathroom. I totally forget to take it. Anyway, let's see. What did I do? What did I do? What do we have? We got a Grid Engineer, double points. Okay. Wow. Wow. He went B into this? What? Lol. Good that it didn't change the outcome. We do have over here Hinduism, okay, and it looks like who got it? Loses 2 diplo victory points LDK. So they're scared about LDK's victory condition over here, diplo victory. We got catapults coming around towards the city of Marseille. It looks like Potdefleur did manage to get advancements and got to save his territory to the east of Paris, to the north of Lyon. We do have multiple catapults starting to get a positioning across the river. Unfortunately, these catapults are quite weak when it comes to the defense, especially against the horses. But now that Potdefleur is going to open up another front line towards India, that's going to be a problem for him splitting up his units. He's trying to get to castles, so getting horses is going to be very important. Much stronger units to defend against these Roman units. Looking at what's going on over here, looks like Chuck's war is having a bit of a stalemate here. The crossbows can't do enough damage against the Kevsurs, especially against that 84 strength. 84 strength units, man. But still, they're getting defended. We do have also to take a look what's going on here. America is not getting to push. Whoa, 58 strength knight defending against that maritime. No, sorry, 58 strength maritime with the +5 strength. He didn't manage to get the general, which unfortunately does not allow him to push. Looks like he's going to use the general to push here into Bordeaux, which is going to be a much juicier target for him. There is a crossbow inside of that city to defend, and I do see he does have a catapult to attack into the city borders. He does have more maritimes in the south, 1, 2, 3, with more catapults and horses that could come around from the south of France and try to get him into a triple front line. Don't tell Tamar build the Colosseum. He is building the Colosseum while he's attacking. Yes, he's building it. We got it going. 5 turns to finish the Colosseum. He is building it. 2 turns from Grandmaster Chapel as well. He's going to get new units or the ability to buy new units from the cities. We got to take a look at their also golden ages. This time looks like Hojo did go for a free inquiry golden age, 96 science and 96 culture, 136 production and 60 gold a turn. We do have him also generating at the moment only 27 tourism, but he just keeps acquiring these great writer points, 10 points a turn. And yeah, he's going there. In the merchant screen, we did have what is it? Ibn Fadlan being recruited by Rome. So I think he got 2 of them, right? He got Marco Polo and Ibn Fadlan, 2 of these great trader ones. We do have a Potdefleur, 27 science and 40 culture. Normal age, unfortunately, couldn't actually pass his golden age, and of course you can see he's still doing well defending against Rome. I gotta say this was good from him, trying to defend himself until this point, and keeps on defending himself. Omegaia, 116 science with 40 culture, 153 production to the north of America. Is also putting up quite a defense over here against the American units, and I do see him not only using his marionette chariot archers but also stronger units on the front line in the form of knights. He does have foreign ministry finishing up in 2 turns, and he did manage to get the coastal settle over here, Apu. We do have him putting down encampment, so he's probably interested in getting at some point the general. We got CaptainMorgane, normal age. Unfortunately, he couldn't actually get those extra points. It was a bit too much. 9 points to get when he was attacking is a bit too much. I do also notice he's getting converted by India over here. What did... Wait. India got... Oh, okay. So he's getting the... He's giving him some... Okay. Crusade over here. And amenities. Not bad, actually. Bonuses for CaptainMorgane there. Chuck, 48 science and 77 culture. Does smell like a second Penbrush voice. Yes. He went for a Penbrush voice. Golden Age, 102 faith a turn, 132 production. He's gonna get to use that production to buy out units soon. And he's gonna be happily... attacking into Rome. I gotta say, it kind of feels like the moment Rome is seeming a little bit better here, but we're gonna need to see how he's gonna follow this up in his seeming abilities, trying to get more bonuses here. I'm talking about Chuck, because it looks like Rome is stalling a little bit. We do have Malm, 49 science with 62 culture. Looks like Malm is starting to push into the French city of Bordeaux, using his catapults and his initial meta times to do the damage against the crossbow. He definitely needs a lot more units if he wants to keep pushing Rome there. And I did notice one of the yellow Rome's cities, Mediolandum, did get flipped back. It was initially taken by Georgia, but now it flipped back to free cities. Now we got also LDK, 63 science and 100 culture. Still amassing some units to the west of Calcutta. He does have also his accurate placement done between the rivers. His plus 12 industrial zone is going to give him a lot of production. He has another one being set up over here, a plus 6. That's going to turn into a plus 12 with the double card. And I do see his government plots. And it's only giving bonuses to one holy site. He does have another here. Oh, that's a campus. He's going to need to finish it later. He did settle another city south, Bangalore, and I guess at the moment he's not actually reaping the benefits of actually having Armagh as a city center. Pembrashen voice, second Pembrashen voice from him. Okay. I do also notice that there is quite a bit of an army coming up to reinforce the front line here from Rome, while I do see France is actually deploying some of these units to the east side because he's worried about the second front line with India. I'm pretty sure he's also worried about the west, even though the meta times didn't receive promotions here. These French crossbows are in danger. There are a lot of them. We got 5 crossbows that are available to attack into these meta times, and it looks like they're doing quite a bit of damage. He does need stronger cities, and I think actually he did get stronger cities. It's a 38 garrison. Didn't he upgrade the Corsair? He did. Okay, so it's yeah, 38 defense strength cities, 36, 41. It's fine. It's fine. He's getting there. Oh, I wanna take a look at something really quickly. Okay. Oh, initial attacks coming in from the catapult to go against Bordeaux. Looks like that catapult will take some damage in return from the crossbows. That meta time did need to retreat from America because he didn't actually have enough experience on it, and it looks like the catapult is dead. Yeah, there we go. It's dead. Way too much strength coming up from these crossbows. He definitely needs more units to attack at a certain time, but I'm pretty sure he just wanted to tickle a little bit Potdefleur, so he doesn't have that massive defense against Rome. Potdefleur actually 2, 4, 6 of these coursers are going to be available to attack into India. India is not ready for this at all. Actually, he only has a single Varu and a few catapults. The catapults are not defensive units, and it doesn't look like he's taking this seriously. He's probably thinking that 2 front lines for France is going to deny him the ability to attack into him, and I think that is quite a wrong assumption. Looking at what France is doing over here, he's definitely having the units to attack into India. Rome has been actually a little bit more careful in the last few turns to attack into his opponent because he lost quite a few units, and he's a bit wary of just keeping on trading units with the city of Paris. We do have 3 crossbows coming around from his city centers. He's getting a few more housing points over there in Antium. I do also notice he stayed on 4 cities. I think this was a massive mistake to not get another city over here. I know he wanted to Irel as much as possible France, and I gotta say he kinda did Irel him, like 26 science and 43 culture, 64 production, denied him a golden age. I think that's still a win, but they need to follow out somehow on him, and it doesn't look like the units of America will probably destabilize France. He's I think France will probably get to defend these as well. India is in trouble though. India is in big trouble. Like these coursers are fast and relatively strong. They will get into the lines of defense in Calcutta if there's like no defense over here. I do also notice India is starting to get onto the top 3 over there. He's well, first of all, he's getting printing, but then I see the galleys, and I'm thinking he's probably going to want to get ships out. We do have Japan actually with quite a few admirals, and I do see he's also getting some galleys out, which does allow him to actually get an attack against India. I'm pretty sure India needs to defend his coast, but at what cost? And I think Potdefleur over here might actually show him exactly what that will cost. No one-shotting of units though. No one-shotting of units. Anyway, these legions do not have the ability to attack into the coursers anymore. They're a bit too strong for them. Yeah, okay, so America is getting into the borders of Bordeaux. He did have a few more catapults, which I'm actually a bit surprised he didn't get them on the front line. I think 2 of them, right? Yeah, 1, 2. He's getting a 3rd one from the city of Cincinnati, and he does have a general over here, Ethelfled, that is going to help out these Maritimes get some offense going, get an extra +5 going. He does have extra intel on France as well, probably from printing. While I don't see a spy yet into the cities of France, I'm pretty sure he needs to get one. James of St. George also did get recruited by America, and let's actually see what did he get. Just James? Yeah, he got just James. Imhotep is going to be the next one, and he's probably going to have first dibs on this, getting him a lot of production towards wonder from an ancient or classical era. Yeah, we do have also Mediolandum getting taken back by Georgia. It's going to flip again in 3 turns, and it does look like Rome did build up a significant defense over here, really using his frontline units as stronger ones with backline crossbows. That's a pretty good defense over here. It was kind of hard actually for Georgia to use the terrain to his advantage. There weren't that many hills, and many times did well actually staying away from the hills, not allowing the Georgian +7 to activate on these Kevsurts. Let's see Colosseum bonuses. What do we have here? 0, okay, 0, 0. Wow, even with Colosseum you don't get those amenities. Whoa, okay. It's quite a bit. Okay, so Rome is gonna try to punish France from actually attacking into India. We do have France doing some damage, and I think he just found out the city of Hyderabad might be ripe for the picking. It's only for the strength, and it doesn't look like how to say, India is gonna get that many units over there. But I do see units being built from Delhi and Calcutta. These Varus are actually quite strong to defend themselves against the coursers with the Maritime, but they just need to be a bit numerous, a bit more numerous. Oh, there we go. America does have a spy now, so that's a +6 activated. Yes, +6 intel activated on the Maritimes against the crossbows. He does have trebuchets also on the way. He's gonna get 2 of them. He just got one from Cincinnati, upgraded it, and we do see it one-shotting the walls in Bordeaux. That actually does give Malm the opportunity to attack into the city center and doing massive damage with the Maritimes directly instead of going against the walls. A bit sad that France doesn't actually have a courser inside of the city of Bordeaux. They should have gold though. They have a lot of gold. They have an insane amount of gold that they're not using. I do want to say across the board over here, we do actually have better stats coming around from Reuftons de la Vega. If you take a look, 3 of them are actually over 100 science, while none of the players on La State Company are over 100 science. We do have OLAKETAL Amigo on 112 culture with LDK on 118. Let's actually take a look on the other side. Tourism, just 31 on, and Chuck is 38. Okay, not a lot of tourism from either of them. I don't think he got to art museums. No, he didn't. And he didn't actually finish all of his cultured districts anyway. Anyway, it is what it is. We should be coming up also on Newton soon. Let's see. Hildegard of Bingen. Okay. Looks like Egypt might have first dibs on this. He's gonna need to pick or pass it because otherwise, well. Anyway, it's fine. Actually, next turn. Okay, Bordeaux is getting attacked. Looks like America lost patience over here. It really wants to take out Potdefleur. And we do have the trebuchets that will probably deal the initial damage, while the follow-up will be with men-at-arms. Marseille did get defended. Potdefleur did deploy 2 of these coursers to attack in there. And it looks like India just got a knight in Hyderabad. Wasn't that 4 turns away from finishing? How did it get 1 turn? Kick. Keep. Making Pikachu face. Oh my god, that actually needs to be guys, who can make an emote from that? That needs to be an emote. Can I do it again? Oh my god, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again and make it an emote. Oh no! What is this? Bah. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do it after stream. Kick. Bordeaux got taken. We got Malm over here, managing to push Potdefleur, while Potdefleur had quite a few other ideas on the east side. He was fighting Rome from the beginning, and at the same time trying to pillage a few of the tiles of India. Looks like he stretched himself too thin, and even if he had a lot of crossbows on the west side, they were not enough to stop the American attack against his units and cities. Let's actually take a look over here. Pingala establishing in Cincinnati. I do see Motep also on the field over there. I'm actually curious what is he going to try to use it on. We do have Potdefleur getting down to 15 science with 34 culture, and there's quite a possibility for him to be taken out of the game now, slowly but surely. His defenses and defensive capabilities are breaking, not to mention the less cities he's going to have, the less production he's going to have, the less units he's going to pump out, and so on and so forth. We do need to see if also America is going to follow up an attack, this attack with more units, and if France will manage to get back his city center at some point. And we do have France also on the east side with the pillages. Okay, I see some pillages. Rome is starting to come up on his defense with crossbows, and I do notice looking at the text side over here, LDK is going to finish that printing in 2 turns, while Potdefleur keeps on going for the tiles for the pillages. Okay, not bad. But there are quite a few units coming around from the cities of India to try to get this defense going. Oh, he got on the mines. He got on the backline on the mines. Pillaged the campus entirely, but that unit gave his life for it. Looks like we do have another possible pillage on the marble, or is he gonna go for the trader? He doesn't see the trader actually. Wait, he doesn't see the trader. Yeah, he doesn't. It's 1 tile too far. Anyway, now on Chuck, we do have him actually not managing to push against Rome anymore. The city of Meleagor got taken back, and it's gonna flip again in 3 turns. We do have more markets coming around from the cities of Rome, and let's see, Machiavelli. Julius didn't impress me. Now here's the question to OnSpotTV. Is it the fault of the mod not buffing him enough, or CaptainMorgane not being a good enough player? I wouldn't call it so. I wouldn't say he's not a good enough player. I think it was the approach he did, and how he attacked into his opponent was a bit of a problem. I like, usually, especially when you're trying out new stuff with new abilities for the civilizations, with new versions, patches and stuff like that, you do make some mistakes. That's a given. That, I think, always happens. So I think having a little bit more so it was one of 2 things. He went for the middle way, which I think it's a mistake, and I think They should have focused on him a little bit earlier with a lot more gold. Their civilization matchup or composition over here didn't allow them to make a lot of gold from the beginning. So if he doesn't have the initial attack position, there's a third way over there that could actually work. Try to get a lot more cities and try to sim in the meantime to overwhelm or attack Paris with a much stronger army. So you do get the support bonus on units, you get the flanking, you get the but the bonuses. The thing is, even though I gotta say, even though he did not manage to break France, what he did is derail France. He gave up his simming capacity to attack into France and kept him low in stats, which is in a 4v4 setup a win. Don't get me, it is a win. Don't misunderstand this. Usually whenever this is a kind of a matchup, and especially if you do have a player between multiple players, if one of the players do manage to attack, sacrifices himself to attack into a player like this, it's a win for the team because the others can follow up with later on units and take him down. So yes, maybe he didn't get the perfect moves, maybe he didn't get the cities, maybe he didn't get as many attack moves as we wanted, or see a lot of +4 crossbows or so on and so forth, but he still managed to derail his opponent. So the goal has been achieved. The methods were a bit different than we thought. Cezar needed to take the city-state to the north to get some bonus gold. I guess is not... I didn't say that, and totally didn't say that, man. We do have, what are you saying? Chuck is not good enough because he didn't use his amazing capsules against Rome as well? Come on, that's not true. And you know, come on. Don't disrespect the players over here, because I think they're doing quite well. I'm very curious what they're gonna do in the next part of the game, even if Potdefleur over here does have well, a significant possibility of him dropping from the game. We do need to see how they're gonna counteract Hojo, Meleagor and Omegaia. All three of them are actually getting quite big, while it doesn't look like we do have a lot of scaling capabilities on Last State Company, and this is gonna be dangerous later on in the game. There is a possibility for a naval war between LDK and Japan. Japan has been respecting Georgia quite a bit after he took Venice and attacked him in Fukuoka, but I can't say is pushing back against his opponent. He just got a few of these samurais which are strong enough to withstand the captures, and that's about it. Also Legilamentos, when will France start to get an escape settler? He did, he started. Look at that, 5 turns for a settler to come out from La Rochelle. I gotta say, there are a lot of jobs available for France. I was expecting to see already him with like no more chops in his territory, especially with how many builders he had at the beginning. But oh well. Now also Machiavelli, the goal is to kill a player. If you both end up IRL, it's not a mission complete. The thing is, at the beginning, and I do want to take our minds back to when the initial attack started in Ravenna, they didn't have gold for him. They upgraded one single legion, and then he managed to chop, so he even used the chop ability of the legion to get more legions, but there weren't enough that he could attack. He had the pre-builds, he had the army ready, and it was just standing there in Ravenna because they just didn't have gold for him. So say it for how you want, but he prepared himself for the war, and he did try to attack at the as early as possible. Unfortunately, the conditions of the game were just not ripe for that early attack over there. We do need to see also LDK science and culture requirement over here on 130 science and 129 culture. It looks like he's building up more libraries, and I do see him getting 71 gold a turn. Now it looks like the economy has stabilized between the players of the Last State Company, with Chuck making 68. We do have Malm on 59, LDK on 71. We do have also some workshops coming out from India and getting campuses over here. We do have also harbors coming out from Chennai. That's a +4, and I do also notice only 4 boats with an admiral. He does have Himerios on his side, and India will well, might actually pay the price for this. Do they know about this? Wait, do they know? Yeah, they do know. They do know all the coast. This is impressive, by the way. France did manage to scout all the coast over here. He's gonna relay that information to Japan, and Japan might actually want to come against his opponent over there with a few caravels. Looks like LDK is going for military engineering, nationalism coming up in 2 turns, while OLAKETAL did discover caravels, which I guess right now it feels like a mistake. He's going for square rigging and nationalism coming up in 3. He did also get Emily du Châtelet, which opened up Newton that got picked up by his opponent. Egypt did get the happiness one, while America did get Newton. This might be a mistake. Temple of Artemis also got finished in Charleston for more amenities. I would like to see more amenities, but I guess he does only have a possible 1 from the ivory tile, and that's it. Yeah. Well, he still gets the housing and the food in that city. That's still good. Oh, Forbidden City coming up here, and he's using Isidore of Miletus. Nice. Okay, follow-up attack. It does look like he's trying to go directly to the city of Paris, while La Rochelle is going to get a settler out in 3 turns. We do have trebuchets coming around there. These trebuchets are actually doing massive damage against the crossbows as well. And as you can see, he's actually taking down the French crossbows with the ability of those trebuchets. I'm actually curious. That was the wall shot. Why is he not attacking with the trebuchet? Hello? Malm? Okay, I guess he wants to use it for something else. Oh, he wants to attack Paris. I see what he's doing. He wants to attack Paris. He wants to move here and attack Paris. Anyway, we do have France actually needing to retreat from the lands of India. He lost most of his units that he went on the attack with one single courser. Just keeps on pillaging here, trying to go and rip some gold away from his opponent. Okay. They do have gold. Gold is not a problem for them. They're actually making a lot of gold per turn. 160, 179, 151. Science is good. Culture is good. Okay. We do have actually 251 Malm here production, 209 LDK. We got Chuck on 188. And by the looks of it, he's starting to build up his university count for that much needed science. He's using that +3 campus here in Tel Aviv. I do see another +4 in Omalo. And Rustavi is building a +1. Okay, so a lot more science is going to be generated here by checking the next turns. We also have 9 more turns until the next Congress with a spy coming up from Fukuoka. We do have him getting his shipyards ready for the extra production needed, or I should say extra production that he's getting from his harbor adjacency. The spy is also going to give him the ability to get some extra damage against Georgia, or counteract Georgia's diplomatic visibility. Fellier, although they have -1 player, I think RDLV will win. Reuftons de la Vega are actually, man, they're quite strong. I gotta say, this is a team that just got made like a month and a half ago or something like that, and it looks like they're receiving a lot of I would say good advices coming up from Reuftons de la Vega, or at least I hope so. And it does look like they are performing quite well against high value players as well. I gotta say, even if Last Day Company is a new team, they have they started to recruit players that they have a lot of experience behind them, like Chuck, for example. It's a very well-known player, very experienced player. Played in Ulysse for quite a few seasons in the CWCs, multiple CWCs, and he's also leading also over there BBG. We do have Malm, a very experienced player, a lot of teams under his belt as well, with a lot of experience, not only playing but also casting. So he knows. LDK with CaptainMorgane are still from the original Last Day Company, and I do have to say that LDK is very how to say he's learning very fast. He's a very fast learner, so we do need to see how things evolve over here. And we've seen also CaptainMorgane do very well in multiple games, so yeah. I don't have much of a history about CaptainMorgane, that's why I'm not commenting about him that much. I don't know on what team he was before and his past performance. Would love to actually know that. But I guess I need to cast some more. Get some knowledge in. Oh. Oh, so finally, looks like Georgia got fed up with that city center and raised it to the ground. Meleagor did manage to get musketmen, which are strong enough to attack into the Kefsus, especially if the Kefsus are not on hills. You can see this, there's a massive difference between the olive tile and, of course, the hill tile. We do have Ostia getting walls over here. Of course, there is a battery ram here. And Catapult if he actually wants to attack into Otsu. Now, it doesn't look like the samurais are going to be strong enough to defend over there. Actually, it looks like Japan will make will have a bit of a problem with defending against the Kefsurs. I do have quite a few of them coming from the west, from the south, and I do see military engineers also creating the pathways for these to actually be reinforced. Another city center is going to be put down here next to the exploding volcano, and we do have the city of Pari under attack. The trebuchets are doing a significant amount of damage against the walls. They're almost down. And I do see Rome is also synchronizing his attack against the city of Pari, with the city of Pari almost taken down. We've got 2 turns for the city of La Rochelle to pump out a settler, and he's gonna try to get the safety with it. Oh no, he actually did get one. He got one, but he's worried that he's not even gonna get to settle it. You can actually see his waypoint. No, actually no, he's not that worried. Okay, city of Pari is probably gonna fall next turn, guys. That's it. That is it. I don't know La Rochelle how many turns though. Let me see. Can he take it in 2 turns? This one doesn't have movement. No, I don't think he can take it in 2 turns. Even if the musket attacks, I'm gonna get counter attacked there. Might even die actually. Anyway, now we do have knights also coming around from CaptainMorgane. It looks like their push was successful, even if it took a lot of effort from them. We're going to need to see if they do manage to stabilize after all of this effort. And I do also notice Georgia attacking into Japan is going to be a problem for Japan, because he definitely wanted to get some boats out, especially with his technologies. He's going to get industrialization in 1 turn, nationalism in 1 turn, and because he didn't want to go towards industrialization, he couldn't get to musketmen that fast. He's still using samurais to defend himself. A good thing is he doesn't have a lot of fields in his territory. That's a good and a bad thing though, because on one side we don't have the production, on the other side, well, you do get the defense against these Kefsurs. These Kefsurs are being forced to flight into floodable terrain tiles, and that's just not ideal for them. I'm actually curious, where did this go? And Kefsur, why did he go somewhere else? And why is he not attacking to the samurai? The samurai should have been dead. Oh, anyway, maybe something happened over there, because I'm pretty sure that should have happened. Anyway, it is what it is. Did I miss anything? Can you name 1 single player who could call you would call bad? Oh yeah, I mean I can name quite a few of them that actually I could call bad. Master of Nothing. He puts his hands up everywhere he's in trouble. Anywhere, anytime he's in trouble. Swissy. He never wants to learn. Like I don't know how to say it otherwise. He never wants to learn, man. This is like I totally get it. Everybody's at a different stage in their learning process of the game, and that's one of the reasons I don't like to say his player is good or bad, because he's at the stage. Maybe he's gonna get it. But when I see players that don't want to learn and they just stagnate, it's just it boggles my mind. And Swissy, 15,000 hours in the game or something like that. Trojan Man, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Hot and tired. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Oh man, I got it yesterday. Oh my god, man, I crashed, bro. I crashed. So I had a full weekend, right? So I started streaming with you guys. Some like my friends wanted to get out and get a beer at some point, and it was after my stream. So a good thing was there was a place that was kept open, like it's called the Garden, Monteoro Garden or something, which does have like a bit of like. I would say a bit of music, but I would say it's in the background. It's not like a club. So we went there and sat for like 2-3 hours, and then we got another stream in the next day on Sunday. On Monday, I was like out. I had I would say I had tutoring for French at 1 p.m. I went to sleep before at like I don't know 7 or 6 or something because I couldn't sleep, and then later in the evening before the CPL meeting I just crashed. I couldn't. I wanted to be at the meeting. I just crashed. Like no more energy for me, and I went to sleep. And today I woke up at like 7 a.m. Anyway, beer and garden in Germany, we call this beer garden. Whoa! Yes, exactly, right? A proper beer garden. But I gotta say, it's like, don't get me wrong, I like being with my friends and so on. I don't like the place. It's like one of those places, the music is not strong enough, it's not a certain volume that it makes you move and it gives you energy and so on and so forth, and you want to dance. And there was like a lot of chaos going around, small tables with anyway, standing in line to get how to say, to get drinks and so on. I just didn't like it. But anyway, I was with my friends, so whatever they wanted, it was what it was. It was close to my home, so you know, it's fine. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Don't go there. There are a lot of other places much better, with much better service and much better. If you ever come to Romania, don't go to Monteoro. It's bad. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Japan actually built the walls in Fukuoka. We do have we do have Japan getting some frigates also to defend himself. Now these frigates actually do quite a bit of damage, but it's only one, unfortunately. He definitely would have needed a few more to defend himself. He's still building these samurais, and since he did manage to get industrialization, he's getting a few more of these points of production. He's actually on 277 production with 200 science, going for stirrups. Next turn he doesn't have pre-builds also for knights, but I'm pretty sure he wants to get to musketman technology so he can upgrade these samurais into muskets. That's definitely going to nullify the Georgian ability to attack into him, but he needs to get them faster, and this is a problem. We do have workshops coming around in Kyoto, which I gotta say Japan is not respecting enough the Kevsur attack of his opponent. I think he would have definitely needed to get a few more units. He does have a decent amount of science advantage over Czech, and I think a decent amount of production advantage, but since Czech is pushing into him with so many units, he definitely would have used a few more units on his own defense, like some crossbows, some more of these frigates, for example, would have done much better, would have had a much better success on his defense. Anyway, we're gonna see if even in this, maybe he's actually threading the needle over here, and he's gonna have just enough units to defend himself, and he's not gonna suffer that much from Czech's advancements. And to be honest, the Meleagor is helping him from the east side, and he's doing quite a bit of damage against these Kevsurs with Knight Corps and the muskets. And I do see some crossbow corps also doing the damage there. We do have Georgia without the ability to attack into Fukuoka's defenses, just because the walls are up and he doesn't have a battering ram, nor does he actually have a close by trebuchet. The trebuchets have been deployed towards Otsu actually, and it does seem like it's gonna take a little time to actually get over there. The city of Paris has been taken. The city of what was it, Bordeaux, I believe? No, Marseille. Was it Marseille? No, not Marseille. I forgot what's this city name. Yeah, anyway, that actually has been taken and raised. We do have Egyptian cuirassiers also coming around the battlefield with field cannons, and I do see Potdefleur does have a settler about to settle with another one on the way towards the northwest. He still has 2 cities alive and kicking, while LDK is pushing him from the east side. We do still have Malm going on the offense, but it looks like he's starting to run out of units. Malm did stop building a lot of units behind this. It was La Rochelle. Thank you, Mandokar. Thank you, sir. Thank you. La Rochelle. La Rochelle. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We do have actually in the cities of Rome over here some bats coming around. I do see campuses also coming around from him. He just keeps on wanting to attack into his opponent, not giving up on this force, while he still has an opportunity to put a few more settlers over here. 1, 2, 3 that I can see, and 4 on the coast over here to try to trade with India. Unfortunately, he never actually had time to get those settlers, or he didn't actually want to spend the production on getting those settles going. That I think would have been quite massive on their economy, but I guess that flew out the window. We do have also Venetian Arsenal finishing up in Mumbai in 1 turn, and it looks like LDK is actually taking this seriously. He really wants to get boats going against Japan. If Japan keeps on being tackled over here by Georgia and doesn't actually get a fleet of his own, which I'm pretty sure he's going to want to, but I guess we're going to need to wait and see when. That's gonna be a problem. No culture victory push from either team, even if Japan did actually get some of these books. He never actually got to our museums to place them down, and he did get attacked by Georgia, while Rome did get attacked also over here. But I gotta say, none of them actually focused the culture victory. You do need to focus it. Anyway, Paris, getting industrial zones, more free units, Bordeaux, Monument. I do see the military engineer keeps on building pathways towards the city of Lyon and Marseille, while Rome is pushing from the north with multiple crossbows. These are starting to gather an important amount of experience points, so they can get the levels. Only a level 2 though, actually 2 level 2s. He needs to promote this one to get the crossbow technology. LDK did lose his catapult that was attacking the city of Marseille, has another one coming in soon, and it's gonna take a while to get there. It does have the trebuchet ability on it, and I guess I do see the knights coming in here as well. It will take some time. Looks like Japan is holding on to dear life. It's fine, no problems actually for him. So it does look like disrespecting over here Chuck. Or you know what? He respected him enough. That's how I should put it. He respected him enough that Chuck got stalled out in the face of the city of Fukuoka and Otsu. Unfortunately, the lack of trebuchets did deny him the ability to attack into Fukuoka. He had the tiles to attack into it. He never actually got the opportunity because, yeah, no trebuchets to break the walls. We do have still an advantage for RDLV, for Reuftons de la Vega, when it comes to the science acquirement, and I think even in the culture they're doing pretty well. Not only that, but also the gold. While I do see Last Day Company destabilized when it comes to the gold per turn, they do have gathered a lot more science points as well. We are 3 turns away from the next era, and the next era will not have free inquiry or pen brush and voice, but it will have monumentality. We're going to need to see, of course, if anybody's going to pick up a Golden Age and what kind of bonuses they're going to try to get. In the era score screen here, it looks like Osho is going to be Dark Age, Rome is going to be Dark Age. We do have Potdefleur actually going into a Golden kick, 79-73. We got Omegaia going dark. CaptainMorgane is not getting it, not getting a golden. We got 3 more points for Chuck to get it, and actually he might actually get it. Let me see. Is he getting something? This is a +4. Yes, this is a +4 commercial. 4 turns though. That's 2 turns way too late. If he doesn't get to chop it, and I don't see a possible chop, he's not getting it. So not from there at least. Maybe he's gonna get it somewhere else. He does need 3 more points. He did build the pyramids for free builder and the charges, extra charges for him. Looks like he's getting some galley. Oh, he's getting a galley. Never mind. He's getting a galley for 2 points, and then he just needs 1 more point for something. And also notice LDK is 9 points out from getting a golden age, and we do have him still building up knights. He's getting his university count now that he finished caravel technology with Venetian arsenal. He is not getting the boats out. He's not getting the boats out, guys. Not a fan. I mean, sure, he needs the science. Maybe after. Maybe after. Maybe I'm the one getting overexcited over here that we're gonna see naval warfare. It is what it is. Okay. Meleagor even stopped defending over here, or I should say stopped attacking into Georgia. This might become a mistake. He wanted to upgrade a few units, yes, sure. I'm pretty sure he wants to get the upgrade points on those crossbows to become field cannons, and I'm pretty sure he can attack into the Kevsurs quite strongly. I'm a bit surprised he's not doing this attack. Like, he keeps on going and pushing Georgia, not letting him sim. Oh well. I guess he doesn't want to lose amenities from war readiness. What is he getting here? Industrial zones, a +8. More industrial zones over here. He's gonna get oil between them. I do notice he did put Lugdunum very far in the north with Singapore. And I do see he also built Hueteocali in the Velitre Lake. Not bad, actually getting quite a few culture points from it. 175 science, 130 culture with 174 gold per turn, 337 production. That is like, again, in the production screen we do have Reuftons de la Vega a bit more productive than their opponents here. Looks like France did not need to settle this city yet. He still has 2 cities that are keeping their defenses, while Rome is pushing in. We're probably gonna need to wait for the trebuchets and the bombards of Malm to destroy these defenses. There we go. They're taking 2 shots on the city of Lyon, and that city is gonna go down quite quickly. We do need to see also the units get next to the borders to attack into it and delete it. Walls are down. Walls are down. Marseille is also getting attacked, not down yet, but very, very close to be taken down. I'm pretty sure Potdefleur should actually settle. There we go. He settles. He realized that he's gonna be in trouble. And how long? He's getting this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 to settle. Okay. Yes, 4 to settle. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, campus research projects, Washington, Cincinnati, Chicago, Philadelphia coming up with commercial hubs there. We do have multiple line infantry also upgraded from America. Now, this will be strong enough to attack into the field cannons properly, and we just went into the Renaissance era. We're just turning over a new leaf in the chapter of the war between the 2 powerful alliances, Reuftons de la Vega and La Steak Company. The butchers of La Steak Company are doing the damage against the city of Lyon, while we do have Marseille taken down as well. They chop the steak properly. We do need to see Ren also getting some defenses. It looks like he's getting support help from Omegaia with Cuirassiers and field cannons over here. Looks like also Potdefleur is trying to get there quite quickly. Oh, he's gonna be there a little bit faster than I thought. I was thinking, why does he actually not get to move here? But I guess it's 1, 2, 3, and then he's gonna settle. Now we do have also to take a look if America is going to want to go on the offense against Egypt. He does have core ability. I don't think he has enough units though. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 melee units. That's 3 cores. Maybe with some support field cannons over here. It might not be enough. He's getting ballistics next turn. He does have. Maybe. I mean, yeah, that may be it. That actually may be it. With 3 cores, he should have enough strength on these line infantries to be to not pay attention to the field cannon attacks that much. To be honest, like they're already 97 strength. John Dark as a general, I believe that's the correct one. Yes, it is. We do have 52 seconds, and then we're gonna go into the next Congress. Remember, they will not get Hinduism anymore over here. Well, that's not that big of an issue. Great Engineers, double points is gonna disappear as well, and Gandhi is gonna get the ability to maybe get some Diplo points. Okay, looks like there is quite a fleet over here from Japan deployed to the south. He doesn't actually have a city to attack into, unfortunately. He does have Taruga if he wants to. Taruga is Chucks, so he might actually take down Taruga. I don't see him building up a fleet, and looking at his production capabilities, yes, he does have 330, but then we do have LTK with 281 and quite a few cities on the coast, and the 75% production towards naval boats from Venetian arsenal. That's going to be quite an advantage. And there we go. So 2 minutes as a pause. We're going to come back after this, and we're going to need to see what the players will do with it, with this Congress. Voting B, voting B, voting B. Okay. Ooh, right on time. There we go. There we go. Let's go, boys. Let's see what they did. I do see Caravels getting one turn over here from Mumbai, from Delhi. I do also notice from the South City, he did get a few of them. Maybe he's going to put some more into the production queues. Let's actually see what's going on here. It looks like Paris and Lyon and Marseille got taken. Finally, CaptainMorgane has an extra city center, guys. We do have Ren also over here. And look, Diplo vote. I will, sir. I will. Ah, that's so good. He said I love me. We got Chuck over here coming up with, let's see, a 20% faster vote. Oh my god, everybody did actually vote for me. Whoa. Oh, wait, there were some players that voted for Chuck. Oh, I see. Some did vote for me and some did. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Credibilism getting condemned over there. Okay. Now, looks like we do have... Japan managing to defend himself properly against his opponent. Big props to OLAKETAL amigo for doing this, but he's gonna have a significant problem with India getting a navy. I am not that convinced he did actually see what's going on here. He does have vision over the territory, but I'm not convinced he actually noticed Venetian arsenal got built. We do need to see if he's actually gonna get more boats out, and especially if he does build his production capabilities, he's gonna have the ability to get those quite fast. He already has shipyards. He is getting his industrial zones with coal power plants in them, electronics factories, which are going to be very important. And we do need to talk about their points as well in the yield stat. We do have OLAKETAL amigo with 168 points, 118 culture, 310 production with reform the coinage as a normal age, and of course I do see 126 gold. Not bad. With the electronics factories, he's going to get more culture points. And we do see that he did successfully defend 2 of the Georgian attacks from his south. Meleagor, a normal age, 224 science with 83 culture, 155 gold, 344 production. We do also have him with the most food acquirement in the game with 237. He has high pop cities, and not to mention he does have a lot of good food tiles over here, especially with Mount Kilimanjaro having 5 food yields. Now his ally is getting attacked over here on the east side, and Omegaia is on 192 science with 68 culture. He does have 129 gold, but it looks like he's breaking to the offense of his opponent of Malm. Malm with 94 line infantry corps. Yeah, there we go. He did actually core up one of them. Wait, didn't he have 6 units? Where are the other units? Did one of them die? No, 2, 4, 5. Where's his 6th one? And I guess one of them died. Anyway, he's breaking the line of field cannons. There were like 4 or 5 field cannons over there to the south of Memphis. Now there are only 2 of them with a few cuirassiers sprinkled in. They're not strong enough to attack back into the line infantries and delete them. I'm pretty sure Egypt will need to put up a bigger fight over here if he wants to survive. Now this field cannon can actually get outside of the safety of that encampment and go onto the hill to take down the other field cannon. We don't have walls in the city of Memphis, and there are some farms over here that these line infantries can benefit from. There is not a there's no direct connection with a bridge that could allow this line infantry to swap the tiles to the wheat tile to get some something back. Is he gonna wait? Is he actually gonna attack into the city or take down the cuirassier? I'm very curious. I don't think the city is the correct way to go. Cuirassier, yes, more experience points, but it's not going to be enough. He's already on 69 out of 90. He has the level 2 promotion. That's not enough to actually make it worth. He made 2 stars with it. Oh, right. There were 6 and he made 2. Math, man. Math is hard. Zendos, hello there, sir. Thank you so much for that info over there. Okay, he made another one. 2 stars. Okay, we do have CaptainMorgane actually getting a wave of coursers. He's also trying to get to military science as soon as possible to get the ability to upgrade these coursers into calves. He's gonna try to hit Egypt from the east side, and Egypt is gonna be way too focused on defending Memphis and Ces for actually having a defense on the east side, preparing a defense in Apu and Shedet, and this might actually break the camel's back over here. We might have a bit too much on the battlefield for Egypt to handle. Even if he does have the science and the culture, unfortunately he might not have the strength to withstand the next wave of attacks. Now we do have, wait, I'm pretty sure there was a field cannon here. Malm has minus 14. Oh. Guys, oh, is this the field cannon? Did he move it so far away over there? Or that's another field cannon? Anyway, it is what it is. Wasn't that a level 2? Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Anyway, now we do have Indian spies getting into the cities of Japan. Looking at his navy, he's starting to be quite strong. 1, 2, 3 cores, 4 cores, and I do see soon he's getting 5 cores. No, 4 cores, 5 cores actually. With this one is in the south. He does have frigates coming around from Mumbai, and since he didn't actually finish, or did he? Yeah, he didn't actually finish his shipyards. He doesn't have the ability to output cores yet, like fleets yet. We do have Rome also just sitting in the city of Paris borders with his units. He is not pushing forward. I think he should actually keep on pushing forward just to make Egypt pay attention to the east side a little bit. But to be honest, with the upcoming attack from the Corsairs, he's definitely going to do a lot of damage there, especially since he's maximum of the Corsair count that he can get. We do have finally trebuchets in the production queues of Venice that will allow him to attack into the Japan. He might actually want to synchronize the attack with the Indian navy so he can break Japan at the same time. So to be honest, it looks like at the moment is Last Company that's getting the better strategy. So it looks like throughout the game we do have a better sim coming around from Reuftons de la Vega, but at a sacrifice. They didn't manage to keep alive France, and they couldn't actually manage to get their defenses going at the correct amount of time against their opponents, and unfortunately that comes at a price. As you can see, Last Company is trying to use their timing attacks to break down their opponent's defenses. Does Varo bonus work on naval units? It should. It should. I know it used to be, but I remember a discussion at some point, and it might have been taken down. So at the moment, I'm not sure. That's why I said it should. As Stilil 123, hello there, sir. Welcome. What is this American line infantry doing in Cez? It's just getting gold, ripping gold from his opponent, I mean. We do have Rome spamming out calves, and it looks like Rome is still in 1 turn with urbanization coming up in 1. It looks like also Omegaia is 2 turns away from steel, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna break here. To be honest, it doesn't look like Malm is gonna break him with just the bombards, even against the city of Memphis walls that are only ancient with 75. The city of Memphis is 83 defense strength. It looks like the bombards just don't do enough damage against that city center. We do have over here campuses coming around, Rule Valley coming out from Kyoto. Oh my god, he's not building a navy, guys. He's not building a navy, and it looks like a Japanese navy is being sent towards Taruga. They're slowly chipping away the defenses of that city center to take away the extra bonuses that Chuck is giving his teammates by holding the city of Taruga. That is good, but at the same time he's gonna get hit by a massive Indian fleet. We do have an admiral also, he's soon available for India to use. Two of these fleets with a possible 4, 5 over here. Six fleets going against the Japanese boats. It looks like they might be overwhelmed. It just doesn't have the unit count. Let me see the damage. Also, they're fighting in ocean land, so these caravels of Japan don't benefit from the extra +5, but he did manage to get Francis Drake with an extra +3 on these units. Now, these units don't actually benefit from an admiral. Wait, he doesn't have an admiral? Japan? What is your admiral? Artemisia, that's not a good one. Uh-oh. Did he actually use all of his admirals? Francis Drake is insane. What is it? Himerios over there. Lee Ferrickson, Japan. Oh my god, he used it. He used it. Are we not seeing anywhere? No. Oh my god. There's no admiral. Japan is gonna get Ferdinand Magellan, the Renaissance Industrial, so this is gonna get that. He needs to get it. He needs to get it now, as soon as possible. Yeah, looking at the tech side here, we do have Chuck getting rifling, and yes, he already has the upgrade button to get these capsules into line infantries, making them quite strong against Japan. Japan still going top 3-4 steam power, trying to get those ironclads as boats, and he does have quite a bit of production coming up on the western side, on the western coast. 74 on that city. Fukuoka is 47. We do have Nagoya on 61, and honestly, I don't think he can one turn ironclads with this. Now we do have Rome also with quite a few calves upgraded. 2, 4, 6. Where is he going? San Luis? St. Louis or directly to Washington? I don't think he can hit Washington with a line infantry in it. Anyway, it looks like Malm was forced to defend retreat from the city of Memphis. Yes, maybe he can get some attacks against the city of Cez. He still is going to benefit from a few pillages over there, and it looks like the bombards just don't do enough damage. Definitely don't do enough damage against steel wall cities. It's just way too strong for him to actually push through if he doesn't have stronger units as siege units. Even the bombard cores are barely scratching these walls. You can see minor wall damage. Whoa. Cav attack coming up from Rome. Looks like he is not waiting around to actually upgrade those calves. Maybe it was a problem with gold availability. They probably did upgrade LDK and other members. And I'm pretty sure we do have... Oh yeah, there we go. They're upgrading Chuck. He's gonna take the gold. And CaptainMorgane is just gonna use his Corsair attacks. I mean, to be honest, he should have attacked from some time, right? He should have attacked before the steel walls, but that's something that they will probably need to learn by having these training games, getting the synergy between them and the communication. They will need to communicate to the others, like, oh, look, in the next 3 turns, on the next 4 turns, we're gonna upgrade that player, that player's army, so we get a better chance to attack into opponents. We're not gonna have enough gold to upgrade you, with that said, Rome could have been on this land of Egypt 3 turns earlier, getting into the main cities of Egypt and starting to pillage already. Yes, he would have been forcing Rome to get some defenses going, but still I think it would have been massive for him to benefit from the bonuses a little bit earlier and delaying the bonuses of his opponent. That's one thing that very good communication can get you. And you've seen how many times we've seen on the stream over here so much advantage being gathered by players that communicate between them properly. It's incredible as an advantage. Interesting that he's oh, okay, he's getting there. Oh, the fleets are watching each other right now. And again, Japan doesn't have an admiral for himself. That is a major problem here. Didn't he get it? Wait, didn't he recruit the admiral? Don't tell me he passed it. Oh my god, he passed Ferdinand Magellan. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big boo-boo. That is a very big boo-boo. We do have him getting attacked by 9 infantry corps. Yes, he's gonna get ironclads, but he actually needs to upgrade some. But at the same time, Fukuoka is getting attacked by cuirassier corps, 9 infantry with the bombard corps support. And as you can see, the encampments are going down. He only has a samurai corps to defend himself, and doesn't look like he's doing enough damage on return with them. He does have musketmen that could be upgraded, but again, doesn't look like he's doing it. He does have 1200 gold in the bank, and this is very curious. Why is he keeping so much gold in the bank? So I do have to point out, yes, it's good to actually have gold in the bank. No, sorry, no. I'm gonna take that back. It's not good to have gold in the bank. It's good to have gold in the bank only if you're gonna upgrade something or you need something, like buying out something like a great person or buying out stuff for yourself. It's usually good to have just enough to upgrade a few units, but other than that, just use your gold. You use your gold. It's just a currency. Like you need to use it. You need to get the benefits from it. Like even that's where the name Gold by Library comes from. You have enough gold, buy libraries. Buy anything that can give you an edge in the game. Even armies, like you can get heavy chariots, right? 125 a pop. You just get heavy chariots and upgrade them. But anyway, it looks like I'm talking to myself right now because the city of Fukuoka might be taken down immediately. And let's see the initial fight. Do we have? Yeah, we do have the initial fight between India and Japan. Japan lost a boat here, and it looks like India is going to push forward. We do have him with an admiral. The thing is, Japan did manage to take down, what was it, Taruga or something? City-state over here. City-state? No, Taruga probably still in the game. No, never mind. It's Nalanda in the game. So they take away a decent amount of science from their opponents, but still we do have Chak on 227, Malm is 159, and LDK 202. LDK keeps on building ironclads of his own, and I do see privateers also entering the production queues, but it looks like he just switched to ironclads. Yeah, that's it. We got it. They put their hands up. It is what it is. We do have a winner. Looks like even if they were behind when it came to the science and the simming and the gold per turn, Last State Company did manage to get the correct balance of attacking their opponents and also getting some pillages from what they're attacking, what their attacks are doing. Even though Rome could not manage to break France enough, they did give him the chance of doing that. Battle Cookie, GG, well played indeed. Oh my god, guys, do you like this? By the way, do you like the how to say the redeems over here with the points? Should I make them more expensive maybe or something, because they're like adding sounds and stuff like that? They drowned in their own gold. Yeah. Hi Pantaloons, yes sir, indeed. Let's actually see what we're gonna do over here. So it's not only gold, guys. This is an important lesson. It's not only gold that is gonna give you the win. Let's actually go for the channel. Remember, this is the French community. We're probably gonna hear them talk quite a bit in French, and of course we would be quite happy if we're gonna get some answers in English. I'm quite curious what they're gonna have to say about what happened, and also the feedback they're gonna have about the civilizations they played, especially Julius, especially Tamar, for example. I would really like to hear some feedback. So let's jump in and see what they have, what they're talking about.
Bagarre, héritage oligarchique, compagnie.
Ouais, non, mais c'est.
Après, je pense que la Civ elle est vachement bien. Hein.
Moi, je pense
Vega.
que la Civ est trop forte.
Ah ouais, tu penses vraiment qu'elle est
Peut-être.
trop forte?
Ouais, mon early game, j'ai 252 fois quand j'arrive en menu, sans
Ouais,
faire un seul lieu. Ça...
T'as eu des reliques aussi.
Bah ouais,
Ouais,
après
t'as eu
c'est
un
les
gros
reliques,
start.
non?
Bah, on m'a filé une relique, tour 25.
Ouais, il a eu relique, il a eu.
Par contre, tu voulais pas laisser croisade à Chuck? Avec la nouvelle propagation.
Si, mais en fait, j'ai pas pensé qu'il allait faire région, j'étais trop con. Et c'est après, en fait, il me l'a dit, il m'a dit putain, il y a plus croisade. Et j'ai dit oups, je l'ai pris. Parce qu'en fait, mon projet au début, c'était de me projeter beaucoup plus sur la France et j'avais pas prévu de me projeter naval. Et en fait, très vite, je me suis dit, bon, en fait, il faut que je me projette naval. Du coup, j'ai pris croisade un peu pour rien et je vais deny plus qu'autre chose.
Ouais, elle était super cool ma position.
Elle était up, je croyais qu'elle pouvait pas être up.
La quoi?
Vraiment elle était up au
Je
final.
crois que c'est la range qui a.
C'est pas
c'est la
12 au lieu de 10 là?
C'est la range qui a changé.
Oui, c'est ça, c'est
il...
Passé à combien?
12.
12 au lieu de 10, je crois.
Ok.
Bah en fait, ça veut dire que tu vois, de l'autre côté de Venise, tu mettais déjà de la pression sur.
Ah, je sais, je mets de la pression partout et là, tu vois, je suis à. Je suis à mes 16 de science avec ma croyance, alors que j'ai les esprits de nulle part. Enfin, j'ai pas envie de missionnaire nulle part.
Ah,
Et le truc, c'est que si j'ai croisade, je joue différemment, tu vois, et je mets les Kefshur jusque collés aux villes du japonais où j'amène des missionnaires et je convertis.
Bah ouais, pourquoi t'as pris ça du coup si t'as pas fait de
Il
missionnaire?
avait plus croisade, il a fait
parce
après.
que croisade était partie déjà.
Ouais.
Et tu voulais pas... Tu voulais pas... C'est bien en vrai, comment ça s'appelle? Le truc qui régène là.
Ouais, pas dans les frontières adverses.
Ouais, je me
Bah
bats
si
pas
ça marche dans les frontières adverses justement.
Ouais, mais tu te tapes en
Ouais.
général.
Et là, je l'ai utilisé pour juste aller spread vite les CS derrière moi.
Ouais, ça c'est incroyable, les 2 CS bleus que t'as range de propagation.
Ouais, Ouais, après, j'ai pas assez d'émissaires pour mettre dans les deux, mais.
Ouais, évidemment. Mais c'était quand même bien, quoi. Du coup, t'as pas besoin
Ouais.
de prendre primauté
Ouais, ouais.
pontificale.
Bah ouais, moi j'aime bien, hein, même si on me deny primauté pontificale sur une island ou quoi que ce soit, je m'en bats les couilles. Hein. Parce que là, en fait, j'ai retesté. En gros, j'avais des missionnaires qui étaient à Moenjo ou à Nalanda, je sais plus. Et en gros, la CS n'a pas condamné les missions.
Ah bon? Ah,
Ouais,
tu passes tranquille même si t'es en guerre contre eux, c'est ça?
ouais.
Ah bah,
Ouais, bah ouais, en fait, c'est des bots et ils s'en foutent un peu. Enfin, ça dépend en fait. Et vu que la CS elle a pas de religion, elle s'en fout, tu vois.
ok, ok.
GG, well played, guys. I do have 2 questions about the new Civs. First of all, how do you feel Tamar was, Chuck?
Tamar was very, very good, I think. I have a very good spawn, I think. A
Mhm.
lot of stones and early quest in the white CS. So I have my Pantheon very fast. But
Yeah.
the tempo is very good. And even if I war a lot on this game, I'm not behind in sim, I think. Maybe in production compared to Lincoln or Japan or even Rome.
Yeah,
But I have like a lot of faith from Monumentality without holy side opening.
66 faith. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? That was insane. Yeah. One holy side, 1 faith point from it, everything else coming
And
up
I
from
misplayed my
tickets.
religion. I took the reliquary, but I didn't expect in the early game I will going to build many wonders, so I should have choose divine inspiration instead.
Uh-huh, okay. So
Even
no,
if the, even
no
if the
papal
stone age,
primacy.
even if the stone age is quite the same.
Okay.
But yeah, no papal primacy because the city states I need to convert are just behind me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they were close. And on Rome, like, to be honest, the units, even if they were getting experience, they were staying alive as much as we were hoping to.
Yeah. I mismove a lot in early. Wow. So I lose my job.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
deux fois.
I know you wanted to attack.
my archer, so it was hard to push through his unit.
I know you were much readier for the attack than the gold was available on the team. That was, I guess, something that would have been a little bit better, but legions are extremely expensive to upgrade.
Yeah. I think the Civ is good, but it's not a Civ killer like Simon Bolivar. It take too much time to upgrade your unit.
Okay.
And kill the Civ.
Magnificence was magnificent. What can I say? So much early culture, man. Like, what, 8 points you got from your spawn or something from the resources?
Yeah.
Did you
I
even
think-
build monuments?
No. You don't do any monuments on the civil.
Yeah, you just get builders and improve. Okay.
Yeah. And you go, yeah. Comment artisanat?
Craftsmanship.
Yeah, you go craftsmanship, so you get the builder card.
Yeah.
You can put it really fast.
Makes
Captain,
sense.
tu penses au lieu de faire des légions, tu fais des caves, t'arrives à les monter level 2 assez fast et transcoursier Malm?
Sur un CS, je le ferais. Sur un CS, oui.
Ouais,
Ouais,
ça doit pouvoir se faire assez fast en fait.
En fait, le problème, c'est que sur un joueur, c'est trop chaud, il avait full refait. Comme il tankait pas assez. Je pense. Et vu qu'il est full D5, je peux pas vraiment tenter des last moves pour prendre le dernier shot d'XP. Je peux pas. Peut-être.
Bon, moi sur ce, je vous laisse. Merci pour la
Ouais.
petite partie.
Bonne
soirée.
soirée.
Thank
GG,
you.
well
Thank
played.
you.
Thank you, Michael. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you as well. Bye bye. So we did hear from both teams. We got some feedback on those civilizations and how they felt the changes were affecting them. And of course, we did see them in the early game, mid game, and next part of the game. Now, close in. Good Abend, my hair. Hello there, sir. Also, Thundorius. Hello there, sir. I do have to say that one more time, we did have Last Day Company managing to get the win over here with about to take out Catherine Magnificence, which was still on over there, but then they were attacking Egypt. They were doing quite a bit of damage against Japan. Japan was losing his navy because India started to build a navy, and the economy was not that big of a differentiator. We did have Lincoln with quite a bit of production. Also, Tamar was getting up, so quite a few problems all across the battlefield for them. We do also need to wait for the upcoming games tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, to see exactly what kind of games we're gonna see. There are the game we're gonna have tomorrow, the list for the CWC games being displayed, so we do know when the best of threes are gonna be scheduled, and we're gonna see exactly which games of those are we gonna get to see. In the meantime, thank you so much for everything, much appreciated for you being here, and of course for the follows, for the subs, for the bits, for every kind of every bit of support that you put for the stream. Thank you so much, sirs. You're putting bread on my table, and of course making me go ahead over here with streaming. At the same time, if you do want to take a look at my schedules, you can easily take a look at my Discord. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to update them this day because I don't have the information, and sometimes I am just a few hours before I know just a few hours before I start streaming that I'm gonna get the game and we're gonna get the stream to see. If you're coming up from YouTube, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're going to throw this video a thumbs up because you enjoyed it. And at the same time, we're going to see each other on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to actually get the latest updates and, of course, the latest videos. And I do hope you're going to leave a comment down below to actually tell me your opinion about the channel, about the games, about the strategies that the players did. And, of course, what is in your mind. What's in your mind? Thank you so much for everything, guys. And have a good evening. Bye, bye, bye.